Alrighty. So we're going to jump around a little bit here and then hand wave some things because when we first start, I think several days, maybe a week or two, have actually passed by. And I'm going to ask
Hmm.
what you guys would have done in that time to prep for the beginning of this third book. Um,
Okay.
part one is called Safe Haven. And it begins basically with you, the players, establishing a permanent home in the Fangwood, um, gathering any refugees that are still in the forest, and we could quite possibly begin uh, finishing up transporting the band of survivors from the caves to a more secure and permanent location amongst one of the forts, and have that either underway or completed, so that we can just kind of jump into the good stuff and what's next. That being said, as that would have taken several days or a week to accomplish, 2 days in, there is a prior engagement on the calendar that Ziki is aware of. And where do you think Ziki would present herself for this meeting with Ibzariak, and what preparations would she have made going into that meeting?
Um, so the major preparation would be to kind of, after the whole basilisk thing, would be to look all throughout that swamp area and then all throughout other areas where it looks like the druid was, to make sure I have all of her notebooks, all of her notes, everything I can possibly find, and start going through it, getting idea of what she has made, what she has researched, and then do a recall knowledge of my own on this blight that keeps getting mentioned to see if, like, is that a fungal thing that I know of as a spore druid? Is that a weird magic thing? To kind of get an idea of, like, what is this thing she wasn't aware of that seems to be playing an important part of this part of the dragon interaction.
Okay. All right. Um,
And then I have a very specific set of spells I am bringing to this. Most of them are, if it goes bad, I can run really fast, or
right.
fly, or get out of the way. So she's hoping it doesn't go wrong, but if something does, she's got spells to, like, resist energy, fly, get out of the way of something, it hurts her, so some reaction spells. I have a list, but just in case she is prepping for the worst, because they're dragons.
Right.
She's not gonna go in
Bravely
there.
turned her tail and fled.
If they spit acid at me, yes, I will. But I'm going there with confidence, but not stupidity, basically.
So, as far as using the information that you have collected and trying to learn about this thing called the blight, I think cultism, society, or nature all would make sense. What would you like to use? Nature?
I I think nature, Bob.
Yep, figured as much. Oh, I sent it to a hobgoblin for some reason. I think maybe you're standing right next to a
They don't
hobgoblin.
need to know that.
Maybe you are. All right, well, give me a roll. Let's see if I can tell you anything.
Do, 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 do. It's the blind. Do you want a blind roll or do you want to do a public roll?
Oh yeah, do it blind.
This is a blind GM right now. I'm gonna do it private just in case it's
Private.
insufficient.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Okay. So you can tell that something that is being referred to as the Blight is spreading in the central Fangwood, and it is fungal rot. Like if you were to tag it, right? If it had tags, fungal rot and infection would be amongst its descriptors.
Mm-hmm. Does it sound like that weird area we've passed by a couple times?
Mm,
Or is it deeper in?
oh, yeah, it's deeper in.
Okay.
Um, it is, yeah, it is north of this of Fort Trevelay. It is north of Fort Trevelay,
Okay.
um, and Jang actually has some calculations that because the dragon leaves once every other week to fly there, and he's usually gone for 3 days. So she's done some math trying to figure out how far away it is, um, but hasn't quite nailed it down. How far can the dragon fly? How far does the dragon fly before it rests? And all too many factors, but
Mm-hmm.
it's a rough estimate at this point. A day and a half by the way a dragon flies north of.
And she was kind of using the dragon statue to kind of help her with that math, right? Because she used that quite a bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Cool. So definitely want my staff for when I go there, because that helps me
Yeah, he
identify
demands
rot and fungus.
he demands strange herbs, fungi, or regents. Um,
And then you say there were some weird rocks on that shrine to the god, too, to the rock god?
oh, I think it was. Oh, that might have been based on prior roles. I think, if I remember correctly, everybody rolled and had their own version of what it might mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember something specific, so that might be some fake news that Zeke,
Okay.
but maybe Zeke is now like, wait, you think it's what now? Um,
Uh-huh, because Ziggy got it right out of
right,
that bunch.
right. Everybody else is like, oh, I think it's this and that and the other. The main part, though, of it looked like whoever made this, um, it seems like secondhand knowledge, sort of like back rooms. Like
Okay.
if you describe a dog to somebody that's never seen a dog before,
Mm-hmm.
that's what this thing like this.
Yeah. Yeah. When
Idol.
Ziki has time, probably not before she meets the dragon, but if after, she's probably gonna talk to Auburn and be like, "So we found this thing. One, is it dangerous? And two, any other thoughts?" Um, like I said, I think she won't be able to get up there considering travel time until
Yeah.
post dragon. So that is an after dragon thought of having Auburn look at that shrine to give us some like,
Okay.
can we dismantle it without being cursed? That kind of thing.
Trying to dismantle what the blight itself.
No, the shrine to the demon lord that we found out. Like if we mess with it, will we get
Oh,
cursed or something like
oh,
that?
inside the
Because Ziki
cave.
doesn't know. Yeah, like Ziki
Yeah.
doesn't know any of that, so she would have no idea if she could take that thing down and not get like cursed by evil fungus or something.
Oh, right. I see the big statue at level 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she can tell you that um, based on what you guys know about the xenomorphs, it does appear to be a statue dedicated to them. Um, she, her recommendation. Okay, let's role play this a little bit. Why not? I tell you what I'd say. Based on all the trouble we've had here recently, and the drawings that our young artists has put together, there's something in the air. I believe it's high time we find ourselves something more bright and shiny. That being said, she says she's got a new one, a new piece she's worked on. You might want to check it out. And if you still
Okay.
feel like we should stay, then we'll hunker down and stay. But for myself, at our next meeting, I'll be voting no on that one.
That's fair.
And really, I think that's all I can tell you about the blight for now.
That's fair. But yeah, beyond that, Ziki's just prepping spells, looking at everything that had been made previously, um, thinking about like the poisons he asked her to make, just kind of like probably like pushing a page over in the notebook and taking it over so that she can reference back and has the high fantasy version of tabbies going all throughout it to try to figure out what is going on. And then probably the last thing she's going to do is she's going to be running around and being like, does anyone speak Draconic, or can anyone cast a translate spell and make me a scroll? Please, I'm begging you.
Yes, you know, uh, she does. She can actually do that, and she does. Here, honey. I hope your meeting goes well, and we do in fact see you again. We are quite taken with you.
I
Your work
appreciate
here
that.
is not done, Ziggy. Now you come on back now. You hear?
I will do my best. Okay, I will add a scroll
And
translate.
we transition, black out, fade in, and you are meeting with Ibzariak. Question one:
Okay.
who do you take with you, and where are you when the dragon appears?
I am going to. He didn't say I couldn't bring anyone around me, right? Like that wasn't, as far as I can remember, that wasn't a qualifier.
That oh, is Zeke asking me that, or is Ellie?
Ellie is asking you. Like in my notes, I
Okay,
didn't see that the dragon
so
said no one
he did. He
couldn't
did not.
come. Okay.
Reaver wants to go punch a dragon, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Right.
Yeah. So I think she's going to go like a mile away from the fort just to be safe.
Oh.
Just in case there's anyone there that could, get hurt or get a little too excited about things. I think
She looks
she's
at me.
she's gonna look at everyone and be like, "Is that I don't want to take everyone? It's just that one, can anyone here speak Draconic? Any of you? I'm genuinely asking because I don't know."
Yeah. That's the party. So,
I mean,
Dread.
my response is to pout. I was thinking about lying, but
Weevil spoke it, but he's gone now.
Oh, sorry, Weevil. But no one here speaks Draconic, unfortunately.
rest in peace, Weevil.
R.I.P.
I mean,
I can hear you,
did he get
Peach.
dismembered? Did he get dismembered? Is it rest in pieces?
No, he only got a little burnt.
Ro actually speaks Draconic.
Okay, and then Zeke will look at Ro. I got a scroll from Auburn to help me translate, but I want to activate that when I'm speaking to this larger dragon. Also, it's like a show of like, here I brought in something to help you. So I don't have magic on me before I arrive, because last time I showed up and it was near the dragon, I felt one of my magical effects be dispelled. I don't know if that was him or something that the druid had, so I'm just being cautious. But if you can understand anything he mumbles under his breath, that would be really helpful. And since you're also an inventor, I can just let him know, hey, my friend also makes things, so she would be extremely helpful to the situation. I don't think Stabby can come, though. Like, I'm sure he can carry Stabby. I don't know if they wouldn't, like, see him as a shiny and take him as tribute, though. So I wouldn't bring him along.
Tribute,
Oh.
tribute.
Wow.
Dabby's my comfort. Okay, well, let's go.
Okay. You said 2, 3, 4 miles, 5 miles?
Like, yeah, like, maybe 1 or 2 outside
1 or 2. Okay.
of, just to be safe.
Give me a cardinal direction.
Uh,
Like, or
you said
is it like a somewhere that you've already been, like a location you've already cleared out, or just in the wilderness, in the rough, 2 or 3 miles northeast, south, or west?
yeah, let's do like northeast, because that's where the blight is. That's assuming we're going. I'm not gonna do anything like the scouts probably haven't been in. But so it won't go too far into the unknown. Okay, so just enough to get away from the fort that if something happens, it's not gonna involve everyone.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Then I am looking at the map. I'm not going to take you guys over there just to show you where you end up, but I am looking at the map. I mean, you're nowhere. I will just tell you as the GM, the oh good lord, where's my brain at? The
Check your pockets.
yeah, let me look real quick. The blight is not on this map. Okay, I'll just tell you that. So, but there is a nice little beach-looking area that has a clearing that is along the river that runs, around Fort Trevelay, and yeah, that would make a good place. It's open. There's water, and if something happens, there's a beach, sure, but there's also the Fang. It's still in the Fangwood Forest, so you would have some decent cover, uh, egress if you needed it.
Okay. So I made elixirs of life for the day. I'm gonna give 3 of them to Ro. So if
Thank you.
something happens, and there's the lesser ones that are in the party stash if you want to grab them. That should be enough if something bad happens. We've got some emergencies. I'm gonna put the staff of healing in the bag of holding real quick. There we go. That thing is surprisingly heavy for a tiny mouse.
But that's what I was looking at too, because without Stabby, I gain a lot of weight.
Okay.
Yeah, I will take Ro and then tell the other two that we will be back when we can. We're going to report back. I'm not going to say don't do what I want to do because you will anyway, but just don't kill Butler.
All right.
Who's Butler?
He's the pig with the very distinguished handkerchief.
You mean dinner?
No,
That's
Butler. His
Butler.
name is Butler.
Sure.
Oh, do we need to bring Butler with us?
No, because he'll get eaten.
All right. I think I've brought you over to a little map.
Like it to me.
And can you see the map? Is there darkness? Is there
Nope, we can. Well, I can see the whole map.
fog of war?
It's
Okay.
it's very well sketched, slightly gory fields, so it looks great.
It's amazing. Reaver would love it.
Okay. You get there. You hear him several moments before you see him, and trying to uh,
Come back here
stifle
behind
and
you.
cover your terror and fear as a young adult male black dragon swoops in, circles a few times before landing, kicking up dust. And just like
I ain't
before,
scared of no man.
you see his not his trademark jaw at this point, kind of slack jawed open, and when he lands, a big slosh spout of acid kind of spits and gleeks out, burns some nearby rocks and grass. Some small critters go flying around. Birds leave the area. It gets loud, and then it gets very quiet. And he comes up. And after the pleasantries, what do you give him?
I give him 25 of my gold pieces.
I think is this like give him to take to her, or give him just because he's a dragon he expects tribute. Just to be clear.
Well, he's not saying anything. He has just kind of landed himself, and he's presented himself, opened his wings out, expanded his chest, roared at the sky, announced his presence, and then there's this like interesting little rock formation between you and him. It almost seems like serendipitous or whatnot, but this pile of rocks almost acting like an altar that he's put himself between you and he. It's like 10 feet up. You could walk this kind of like a set of stairs, putting you kind of close to, as close as you could be, being eye to eye with this large creature, as he, only if he like kind of leans down on his belly and his haunches like a dog waiting to leap wood, which he does. And he just kind of sits there and stares at you. It looks between you and Ro.
I think Ziki will get up on there and, again, after him roaring, to say, "So you mentioned picking me up. So are we going somewhere? I presume. This is my friend Ro. Like I said, she's an inventor, and she can be a bit of a translator, so I don't miss any details. Since I'm still trying to learn your lovely language, but that's going to take some time."
Hmm. He. Roll. Give me an insight. Let's see here. I keep on asking for other darn game. Yes, I do. Okay, let's do diplomacy. And Ro, you could assist on that if you want, but you're so far away. Oh, you look scared. You're like 10 feet away from the action. Kind of hard to assist.
Well,
Way back there.
here, well, I don't want him to eat me.
Bird or smart?
Cast your bets. Right. He appears to be indifferent, like his attitude for Juziki today seems to be
Okay.
indifferent. And he says, "No. You don't mind ending up the possibility of a snack for my mate to be. Just give me what was promised, what was asked. Tell me what it does."
Well, he didn't ask for anything.
Oh yeah, he wants, fungus or regents.
Okay. Then with that in mind, I think what Ziki will do is with that, have harvest the scary spores that are in the garden.
Mm,
The ones that were covered by the tarp that she has to like carefully go and extract, or they turn into a
yes.
poisonous like spray.
Right, yes.
Um,
Okay. And did I give you an amount that was there, and how much are you giving to him?
Let me double check my notes.
I don't think I did.
Please.
So
You
my
know, I think
question
it
would
was just
be, like, let's just say there's 100% of, whatever there is there, right? What percentage of the total amount that you had available would you give to him at this encounter?
well, a dragon amount is much different than a mouse amount. There were like one long table. Ziki still wants some for study.
Right.
So let's say like 85%, like almost the majority, just so it's
Wow.
like a dragon-sized mount. It's still gonna be pretty small,
Right. Of
for
course.
something his size, but it's not
Right.
gonna be like tiny.
Right.
And if this lady dragon is making stuff, it should be an amount that she can actually like hold in her claws. So
Okay.
this is probably like grabbed a like modified barrel or something and made sure it was sealed real tight. So she kind of probably with the help of like some rangers or something got this here and is now gonna like point to it and say, these are some of the spores that we found in the fort that were being cultivated. These can turn into toxic spray and also be used as various reagents. Since it wasn't specific what your lady friend needed. Now, if you do have some varieties you can give me, I can start trying to cultivate them. Or if I looked over Jang's notes, I didn't see some specific items. But if she tells you a specific item, I can try to make it. But for right now, this is a good, nasty fungus that should make her happy in a reasonable dragon amount, I hope.
Okay. All right. And is there anything that you keep from him in, I mean, it sounded like a straight up everything that it does, but is there anything that you,
I
as far
don't
as the
think
information?
so.
Okay.
Not like, not directly. Like I didn't tell him that I kept some for myself. But that's
Right.
not necessarily lying to him. It's saying I gave him a dragon-sized amount. So
Right.
I'm not trying to lie to him. I'm just not telling him everything that I did.
Right.
Because again, going into this confident but not dumb. And I'm getting open. Yes, I looked over Jang's notes, but I'm not talking about like that she tried to figure out where the dragon was. So it's not so much as
Thank you, you're
lying as it is
amazing.
leaving out details that I am not quite confident enough to either talk to him about or that I don't want to share.
Okay. And so you tell him that you have basically you found these at the fort. You haven't done any alchemy on these yourself. You just basically you
Just
found these.
I found them and like I extracted them for like use.
Hmm.
So like it's not just raw components. It should be like
Yeah.
the spores are in here, so they're ready to either be used for raw materials. He said reagents,
Right.
so they either be used in raw materials or they could be like used as a noxious spray. If she flew up and like spread them someplace, they basically like a death cloud, from what you said.
Right.
So they have been prepped and they can be used however she wants to use them because I would not presume to know what her plans are
Yeah. Right. Okay.
and possibly ruin them.
And so you've got it in a barrel, and it's sealed, obviously. And
Yeah, it's got like
you've given
wax around the top that it can
right,
be easy for them to break.
right, and you've given him instructions on how to transport it carefully and how to open it
Mhm.
without ruining it, and how she can go about
Mhm.
using it. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Very
Mhm.
good. Um, so he asks if she likes this. How much more can you make in a week?
Can I do a recall knowledge to see how long it takes this stuff to grow?
Yeah, we can hand wave it, but basically
Okay.
that'll be what, like if she goes for it, he's gonna want more. Like then you're his drug dealer.
Mhm.
But what we'll have to figure
So
out is there a limited supply of this? How rare is it to find in the wilds? And then what it takes to actually make it into what it is, right?
yeah. So I will told him that I have some magic that can accelerate some fungal growth, but I am not sure the volume I can make. I will see what I can do in a week so I can give you an informed answer. I don't want to overpromise like my predecessor did, but I will at least have something special next week if it is not more of this.
Very well. What is your and then so he starts to ask you a question and then he stops himself and he looks around suddenly. His whole attitude changes. He actually stomps around this whole camp area. Sniffing and talking in a language that's not draconic anymore. Comes over. Were you followed? asks you if you were followed, and you
Mhm.
feel like he has cast a spell.
As far as I know, we were not. I tried to be away from the fort so we could have some privacy.
It's way down close to you. Ugh, the smell of this guy's breath, Zeke. Oh my God, bro.
Hmm.
It's just terrible, terrible. So, you wouldn't mind if I ate or killed anything or anyone I find on my way out?
If they have lovely green cloaks, I would prefer you not to, because they might be some of our scouts that came from another fort. But if they're hobgoblins or goblins, go for it.
And he's so close that you know if, even if by accident, something was to come out of this broken jaw of his, it would be bad. You would just have a very bad day. But he is concentrating, and you can tell, like you've kind of figured out his tick on that. And it would have come out normally if he hadn't been thinking about it. But you can tell he's being as careful as he can, swallow it and keep his jaw shut and not, inadvertently get. And then he asks, "What would you ask of me? Have you finished with all the small gods? Somebody for you? Would you like a
Ziki is
trip
going to
around the forest?"
he's going to carefully look at that and then think of like what Reaver was wanting. We are trying to get some deserters to join our cause. So, can you do this for me? If the hobgoblins are in pockets deep in the woods or look like they are being aggressive, I think that would make a wonderful snack. But if you see any bands just heading towards our fort, like a 2-mile radius around the forts, if you see them heading towards us and they don't look aggressive, maybe don't snack on those ones because they might be a help to us. But any that are like deep in there or seem to be making war camps, those sound like a wonderful snack for you.
I see. I am aware of when the Iron Fang Legion. Um, what do you call it when you leave the army?
Deserters.
Yeah,
AWOL.
deserters. Deserters, thank you. When the Iron Fang desert, they strip their flags, their banners. So I will eat any wearing the color, and I will scare the others in your general direction. He smiles, he grins, and then he takes off. A large amount of dust flies in your faces. And when you clear your eyes, he is gone.
Well, that went well. None of us are in his stomach.
We're still alive. Woohoo!
Well,
So while Zeke and him were talking, Ro is just watching him, making sure that she's aware and alert the whole time. But also she's intrigued by his jaw. And she was kind of curious if she can figure something out to help him be able to control that better, like a harness or something.
Oh, you want to do some dragon orthodontia?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you're Gizmo Gadget over here, so I don't see why
So,
you couldn't make something up.
okay.
I would
So I just want
say,
to put that out there.
yeah, I would say as far as the materials go, you would need some barding equipment, like for what they use for horses to ride horses, um, and some leather and something to work as metal rods.
Okay. Now, as she's watching him and her converse, I would imagine that Ro was also very um she speaks Draconic, so she would obviously have some kind of like idea of how they would like behave, their behaviors, and um so did she notice anything off aside from him being weary of us being followed?
No, but if you wanted to retcon something, 'cause I know I kind of went through it kind of quick, was there anything that Ro would have said to that effect to him, or you would have pitched that idea to him at this
Uh,
point, or is it something you want to just work on and
no, at this
surprise him
point
with?
she's Ziki's guest. So at this point she's just a quiet observer.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So now we're going to jump ahead, I think, if this makes sense to everybody, to the final day of moving everybody in. And so if you want to take a minute as a group and talk about this amongst yourselves and kind of tell me where you land. We have two forts that are 100%. Well, you know what? There is still one area on this map we have not explored at Fort Trevelet, but it's like 90%, 99% on this Trevelet. Uh, there is the other fort that is cleared, Fort Riston. No, sorry, Fort Nunder, and Fort Riston is not cleared. Um,
Right.
where and how would you like to deal out, I guess? Assign the refugees to the respective forts?
Before we do that, did we see AstraZeneca's drawing?
No, nobody has asked.
Can we
Let me,
see it, please?
yes.
But it's Ziggy riding a dragon.
Here you go. Oh, I put it in chat. Okay, perfect. In game chat.
That's a okay.
That is yeah, that's a big mama bear. A big, big mama bear.
Do
I
we
mean, I did
recognize
bring up
anybody in these
bears.
pictures?
Yes, the main character in this picture, I think, is female, but this would be one of the party members. Um, I think it makes sense, like looking at the figures in the background on the left, the individual on their knees, that looks like some active crafting in nature. So I think that would be Ziki and or Ro back there. So I think this character is either going to be in the forefront, either going to be Reaver or Bug. And so you guys can really answer that question: who is the subject of the painting?
Do we recognize the bear? Or not the bear, the area that the bear is in?
No, it could be anywhere in the Fangwood.
And it's just our party there, or are the survivors with us also? I think it looks like there's some in the back.
Yeah, it looks like there's some in the back. I'll give you that.
So we should be on high alert as we're traveling, is what I'm kind of getting from this. Would I be wrong?
I don't know. I have no idea.
When has AstraZeneca been wrong?
Is there any way we can avoid the future?
I guess
Have
if
you heard
you.
about the thing that if you try to avoid the future, you just create the future?
That's exactly right. You can just stay
Yeah.
in your bed and sleep all day.
And still get kidnapped by a bear.
And he comes to you in your dreams.
Did anybody have porch? Is there like a bed, porch?
Yeah, all porch has been outlawed.
Weird nature question. Does it look like a grizzly bear, like it does in the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes sense for this area of the woods.
Do we know where like it's more likely for us to run into a grizzly bear?
Nope. I could show you the new map that the scouts have provided.
Okay. So as we're preparing, have we decided like who's going to the, so I'm a little not I'm a little
Trepidation?
concerned about leaving everybody at the Trebuchet fort. Like the more vulnerable of our population, because the dragon obviously has a horde there, and do we feel like that's appropriate?
I think we're gonna leave like the kids and stuff in the fort with the vaults, so they can run
Right,
in
with
there if there's an
longer.
emergency. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I think maybe bring. Jet. We might want to keep with like the a majority since she's the cook, but maybe Aubryn and our blacksmith friend and like kind of the other members of the council bring up here because we have a perfectly good working forge here at this
Right. Right.
fort that she can set up kind of an easier shop than being underground.
I agree with that. And then maybe split the rangers between two.
Yeah, and then like I think we're thinking of like having some rangers in Mistholm as like that be their kind of resting spot, and then we can have some put amongst the forts, and then maybe some scouting. So we can probably either like do a 5 groups of 10, so they're small, but we're not gonna get like kill zone groups again like they were before, or we could do like a couple uneven groups and a couple even groups with splitting at 50.
Well, and then like maybe like a group that travels back and forth to like bring the garden, and I don't know, everybody but butlers remains to bake into the other
Yeah, because
places.
we got the Aurochs that could help with the garden and like plowing and stuff,
Right.
or helping people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Which of the council do you split them up? Do they split up and go to different locations, or do you keep them together?
I feel like splitting them up would be the best thing to do because we need leadership in both places.
Well, it's 3
What do you guys
places,
think?
and then it's 4 when you clear if you ever clear out the other fort. You have are you so
I thought we were gonna leave the underground altogether
you're not going to leave anybody here? So
so they can be eaten by the
well,
ocelot.
No,
no,
because there's some this cave.
nothing. Nothing is 100% safe, right? We know that. We know the world that
Right.
we find ourselves in. But for the dangers, the cave produces several natural resources that someone should stay and harvest and transport and create trade routes between the other ports. Mainly apparently an unending supply of fish, um, as well as mold and a working furnace, blacksmith, forge.
I think that we should maintain all areas, including that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe Arwen would be a good person to put back at this place. Oh, she doesn't want to stay there. She's in a rush to leave.
Arwen? Aubryn. Oh, Aubryn.
Aubryn.
Okay. It was so close to the name, but it was far enough for me to go, holy shit, who's Aubryn? I forgot.
I'm here to help.
But it's y'all's call. It's just
Right.
definitely something to talk about as a group and figure it out. Do some strategy.
I don't still trust.
mean-
I don't trust Arwen completely. She was very, very quick to lie to her own people, and I haven't forgotten. Clearly, everyone else has, but I remember.
We haven't forgotten, but there were extenuating circumstances.
It's politics. I think she's being political.
Oh, I think so too. She tried to explain that away, but trust does not just reappear once
No, I
you've
gotcha.
brought it down.
Gotcha.
We could leave the Cirkies definitely in the caves, because they're just built like that. They love those underground spaces.
Right. We'll be very much at home here with the remnants and the statues and the artwork of the xenomorphs. And I don't know, maybe they would be better adept at figuring out what's going on down in the bottom levels and steering it off or somehow subduing it or making it work for them or sealing it off or who knows.
And they wouldn't mind helping with the fish, would they? Or you guys, because you guys don't eat, right?
Yeah, they don't eat. But Bug taught them manners, so they might.
So that's interesting. So maybe at least one human that knows how to do some nature stuff, because not knowing how to
Yeah.
eat would make me think that they would be terrible fishermen.
I don't want to leave Jet down here
They
because we
still
need
know
her
how to,
for
like, hunt.
provisions.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, of the 3 locations that we know of so far, Treble I think will be I think if I've heard and put together what you guys have talked about correctly, Treble will be primarily the garden, and but this is primarily the fish, and I think in either one of those, she would be best suited to make whatever comes out of either of those places go farther, as she does.
Okay. And then I think if we do that, if we approach her, then ask like who she would want down there, so she's like comfortable. Because she seems like a bubbly person, so I don't want to leave her with what might feel like not strangers at this point, but at least maybe 1 or 2 familiar survivors, so she doesn't feel like lonesome or isolated down there.
Right. So it's somebody that she can connect with and socialize.
Right.
And then if when we're traveling, when we're moving the survivors, then maybe like ask her like, hey, we've got animal messenger, we've got a bunch of other things we can do. Why don't you make a list of things, like if you're not going to be as many people, if you think that you might feel isolated or depressed down here, can we leave you any like creature comfort? So yes, you're doing a very important thing for the work, but we don't want you to feel like you were left behind. So what can we also do for you to help like keep you sane down here, knowing that yes, there can be Cirkies and some of the rangers, but like,
Yeah.
so she, like I said, she, for a bubbly person like her, I want to make sure she doesn't like feel like she's alone. So kind of
Oh,
asking what she needs.
well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I mean, with all the spare time I have after all the cooking and prep work and stuff in the kitchen, oh my gosh, it's a non-stop job. But you know what? I've been really getting to know Alfie, and Alfie is a great fisherman, and him and I have been talking, and the time off, and a little bit of time that there is. You know what? I tell you what. My first condition is no kids. No kids. Get these kids out of here. And then maybe if Alfie is also, like-minded to stay here, then that would be fine. 'Cause the Cirkies are great, but I just don't really have a connection with them. And quarterly shifts. I think it's fair that after so many months, we all just shift and change, and that way we can all share it all and see different things and explore and get out of here and get some light on our cheeks. I mean our cheeks, cheeks, these cheeks, of course. What we saying?
After all of that, Zeke will be like, you know what? I've gotten pretty close with Alfie too. I think he would love to stay down here. And if you ever need to, like, I can probably make some flowers or a nice, spot where 2 people can, have nice conversations in a very nice looking area. So if you ever need me to like come down here and make some really nice looking plants, or ask some fireflies if they would stick around, make it a little more homey down here, I can do that
Eyes light
for no
up when
reason.
you say fireflies. Fireflies. Where have all the fireflies gone? Do you remember when we were kids? There'd be fireflies everywhere. Did you ever chase fireflies? I did. It was the best summer. Oh, it reminds me of Fezzik.
Somebody get this girl some Adderall.
Uh, his name wasn't Fezzik, but it reminds me of Fezzik. Oh God, he loved to go and chase the fireflies in the evening time. They just haven't been any around here. These glowing stones all over the place. How the heck do they glow anyway? What's up with that? Did you want something to eat?
That sounds lovely, but I will see what I can do about the fireflies. That can be my first influence nature thing, is every time I come down here, see if I can be like, hey, little glow bugs, you want to be here? Stay here. Or ask the Cirky, like, can you guys talk to fireflies and see if they want to stay here?
Give me an insight roll. Jet appears to be a little bit more wound up than normal. Let's see.
Maybe like a perception.
I think I'm gonna say medicine specifically on this one because I know what.
Oh no, is she getting
Because
cabin fever? Oh
because I
honey.
because I know what's going on with her. And let's see if you do too. Oh, I can't. Dadgummit, I sent it to Jet's gonna do her own medicine check. Okay, let's try. She's fine. She's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, she leans in just to like. She looks around like she's gonna share something with you. You see that her eyes are dilated, and it is not because we are kind of in a dark cave. She goes,
Ruh-roh.
Ziggy. Hey, Ziggy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Do you ever like the frog? We have those.
Oh
The
no,
the
Jet.
venom frogs? Yeah,
Yeah,
I know the frogs.
yeah. We have those poisonous frogs, right? Everybody says they're poisonous and not to touch them, but if you're really careful, then you just give them a little lick. Oh, so much can change. Your mind can open, and all the fears and problems and
Oh,
pain you had, and just for temporarily, of course, just kind of fades away.
you know, that sounds really mind opening, but I got this new alchemy book, and can I interest you in possibly this stuff called flay leaf that's a little safer, and it is going to make you feel a lot better.
Really? Alfie was talking about flay leaf. Sorry.
Within
Somebody
within
else
reason.
in the cave was talking about drat. Sure. Sure. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, within reason. Like it's great for like an after dinner, just like have a little
After dinner.
cigarette
Yep, yep, yep,
basically,
yep, yep, yep.
and
After dinner. Got it.
it'll help
Mhm.
you feel so much better. Okay, I'm good. Like sit down, have some water. Let's have some water.
Oh, I've got stuff. I got the crack pot on. I got the pot on. I've got so many things right. I mean, no, I got at least.
I can handle that.
So
You
you're gonna
handle this.
relieve you're gonna relieve Jet for the first time in this entire thing. Jet gets a break from the kitchen duty. She doesn't know what to do with
Ziggy's just
herself.
gonna
She
Ziggy's gonna
unties
go
the
around.
yeah, she unties the apron and just kind of lets it fall and just takes one step out of the kitchen area and then just I hmm, I think I'm gonna go dip my toes in the water. And she laughs and giggles and skips up out down the hallway.
Maybe I should take the frogs with me. Maybe I should put them in the fungus room. Maybe that'd be a great place to put them to
And
keep
as
it
soon as that
like
thought completes, you hear the sound of a pot overflowing and hitting
ah!
and hitting the stove. You gotta jump right in
Oh
and
yeah,
hand.
Ziggy's gonna grab the apron and pull out her ladle and just tackle this kitchen. She's used to having to feed a bunch of people with how enormous her family is. But Jet needs to be in a calm, safe environment where she can come down.
You're slowly moving into fungus and hallucinogenic substance dealer.
I mean I'm a spore druid, it's what I do, but I'd much rather, as Gary once said, have her on wacky tobacco than frog venom
Yeah.
for her anxiety. One I trust way more than the other.
Yes.
All right. For that and the earlier role play, hero point for Ziki.
Yay!
All right. So yeah, she doesn't want the kids here.
That's fair. They've been kind of driving her nuts.
Can't hear you, Peach.
I would also suggest that, like, when we are having somebody take provisions from here to like the different forts, that her and Arnie, that
Alfie.
Alfie, that they travel together to do that, so that they do get some fresh air and get to see everybody else, and then like come back to the circuits and continue their jobs here.
Right. Okay. The kids have built whatever passes as a pillow fort that takes up the entire area of K5. If anybody's ever watched the TV show Community, it's like that. The whole area of K5 down here is one huge pillow fort maze. You never knew you even had this many pillows and cushions. They have all been absconded. Nobody has a pillow to lay down on because they're all being used in a amazing pillow fort. And somewhere back there in K5, Astra is painting. So what we'll do to kind of make this easier is if you will, um, I will split everything up evenly, if that makes sense. But just tell me specifically where the leadership end up so that I can move their icons to that location. And you don't have to do that now. You could just send it to me, drop it in the chat or Discord at some point, and we'll make that happen. What else? I think by that count, by my count, that makes it another week. So that's, and then I'm going to just be kind of lean on the side of generosity. That's another tribute, another 1,000 gold and or uh, items up to that amount. Oh, side note. I don't know if it. So you need to designate, like whoever, like for example, at this location, whoever stays is obviously going to be on fishing detail, but somebody else has to be on the trade route detail. In other words, that person needs to be able to leave this area and go to one of the other locations with their gear and foodstuffs to distribute and trade with the other locations.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting that her and Alfie do that
Together. Okay. And then with a regiment of however many you guys end up keeping at this location, of which I think we have
right
90 something
well
people.
and then the right and
the tree guy's here.
Oh, is he in there? Well, no, he's near, right? He's on the side.
Yeah, he's near. I think he will show up and make you guys aware of his presence. I don't know that he'll ever come down to this cave for reasons, but he will make you aware that he is there if there is, to give you, like, I think it was a 3-day heads up. If I think that's right, if there's somebody incoming. 3 days sounds like a lot, because that would be like, that'd be hard to predict, but whatever. That's what the book says, so I'm not going to stick by it.
Armies move slow.
Yeah, but they don't always go in a straight line. I'll just let you know, guys, like 3 days away, there's an army that is moving in this general direction. If their line of travel doesn't change, they'd be on top of us in 3 days. You know what I mean? Like, all kinds of stuff could happen. They could just change their direction because that's where they were going. That's the part that kind of sounded weird to me, but now I'm starting to sound a little bit like Jet. Somebody else talk for a minute.
Well, I want to talk to Tree Guy.
Okay.
I want to know if he can. I want to bring back the mushroom people.
Oh, yes. I think he was a very slow-talking George Takei type of voice. Oh, I can't remember very well. Screaming mushrooms. Okay.
We'll show him the painting,
Mm-hmm.
and I will show him the remains of the mushroom people.
Oh, my. That's terrible. Here. Based on what you're showing me, it could be one of these 3 variants. And he hands you 3 seeds.
Okay, which seed is plaid?
Oh, very good. I'm going to give you a hero point for that, just because it's coming up on time and everybody's about to get another one, but you first, buddy. You can't tell, but yeah, there's 3, and you'll have to do some rolling to make sure that you have planted them well and taken care of them to get them started. But only 1 seed will be enough to, and if they grow, it will be self-sufficient, and you will get a crop of I think they were called screaming or shrilling mushrooms.
I don't know. I don't know. I just know they were from a clan.
Yeah, it was, and I think it's going to be 1d4 weeks. The first blooms will start showing, and then where do you want to plant them?
I'm gonna ask Ro to plant them for me. I'm not stupid.
All right. Where do you want Ro to
You
plant
want
them? Are we?
Ro to plant them or me
Yeah.
to plant them?
No,
Are we?
I
Who do
think
you
Yeah,
think the
sorry.
druid is?
I mean
look
Zeke.
and go,
I mean
Zeke.
Zeke. I mean Zeke. I want Zeke to plant them, and I want her to choose everything because I do not want to screw it up.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because I don't understand.
Well-
My gut feeling would be, hey, I'm gonna plant them right here where their family died, but that might be a little fucked up.
It's not their family. It's a whole new generation, and death makes.
Shush up! It is their family. It is a continuation of the clan.
Okay.
God.
My bad. I apologize.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. You should.
Okay.
Do not let your truth interfere with my fantasy here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here I am.
Stabby continues to be Stabby because she only has one part that's from the original Stabby. Then this clan continues.
Right. Gotcha. No, just making sure, if you wanted it to, like you said, to be another alert, an early alert system here at the entrance of this cave, or if you want to take it with you.
I want to take one of them with me when they grow up and when I have a Highland mushroom buddy.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they can move, to be honest. I just want my Scottish mushrooms back.
I understand. You want to record me and play it for your friends and laugh at me offline with your buddies. I get it. It's fine.
Oh,
And you put it on YouTube.
I totally forgot about that. That part I forgot about. But thank you for reminding me because
Sure.
yes, that is a bonus.
Sure.
And I wanna is the turtle still there?
He is not still there, but he has returned.
Sweet, I wanna ask him if he has anything that'll help plants grow up to be big and strong.
Oh, turtle have good soil. Let's see. Get him up here. There we go. Oh, you were the one that wanted art supplies. I brought all
Yes.
kinds.
Perfect.
Now
I paid him like 200 gold for art supplies.
see myself. Here, where am I? Somewhere. Everybody's somewhere. Uh-oh. There we go. Here I am. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna hand wave Larry Showwise. Because as soon as I touch him, he's gonna disappear off the map. For some reason, his character is goofy. So, if he comes bearing all kinds of gifts. So, if you want to buy something and it's within reason and it's at level, he has it this time. Let's do that.
I think
Sweet.
I asked for the higher journey bread recipe,
Sure.
and I have like it's kind of like lambus bread.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so journey bread powder. In addition to the benefits of journey bread grants you a +1 bonus to athletics, climb, force open, and swim. And a fortitude saving throws against being sickened. The number of minutes you hustle changes to your constitution modifier times 20. These benefits last for 4 hours.
Ooh.
And if you subsist on journey bread for nothing else in a week, you become temporarily immune to journey bread. So it's something you have to like change back and forth. But it's basically like lambus bread. If you eat one of these, it's all your food and water for the day. So making some of these will help not only feed the survivors when we like have to move, but also if we're like moving can help feed us without having to worry about like rations and stuff.
Right. Let's see. Loot.
It's uncommon, so that's why I asked him for it, because it's pretty cheap. The item itself is only 15 gold, so the recipe is probably going to be like 7 gold.
Okay. Here we go. I'm having to recreate him on the fly, so we're not even going to get his icon right now. I'm going to drop a chest where he usually sits. There we go. Okay, and then it was Journey Bread. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, Journey Bread and Journey Bread powder.
And powder. Alrighty.
And then if I could also have like the higher level of cooperation waffles, I would appreciate it. But if not, I understand.
Cooperation waffles.
Yeah, but
That
like the
sounds
greater
so
version.
cool.
I know.
There's
Let's
the
go back. Let's go back to the Fae. Come on, they love those.
yeah, there's cooperation waffles greater, which is their item level 5. The benefits of the waffles also applies when you successfully aid as a skill check up to other attempts.
Got it. All right, they are in there. Can y'all? Are we all on the same map now of the underground caves?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay, I'm down on the second
Yeah.
level,
I'll grab some
right next to where he used to stand as a chest.
money out of the party stash.
Chest. Larry. Show eyes. How are y'all moving him? That's interesting.
We'll take like 100 gold and then give what I don't use back.
All right, who else needs something from Larry?
All right, Larry. I have a dragon for no one to help out. I need leather and I need rods of the metal variety. You got any of that? Because I already have barding equipment.
You okay? You're not supposed to be playing with that. That's not a toy.
Okay. Oh yes. Let me see how easy. Let's see.
Want me to tell you why I know you're not sorry? Because you're smiling.
Do I have 5 of those? Oh, no, I guess I do not. Wait, hold on.
I wish these would show up in order of
Inventory.
level.
Oh, yeah, it is on the inventory. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop something in that's above your level, but it's only because you need this item in order to break it down, to scavenge it to make the equipment that you need. Okay.
Okay.
So it is the barding Zephyr barding, and it is in his inventory.
I have barding armor already. I did, but now I don't know what happened to it.
Right, that is not enough. Like this is a
Okay.
$900, so it is more than sufficient to. You know
Yeah,
what?
but that's our whole.
That's way too much.
That's all our money. I can't do that.
Yep. I'm adjusting that down. I just read it. I was like, oh, I like it because it's big and bulky, but no, not that. Not for a little side quest with the dragon. Let's do 200.
Okay, I can do that. See what a little haggling can do for you guys?
I don't think our haggling is equal.
Hobbs. Never mind. Bug, haven't heard much from you tonight. You need anything from the great Larry Shellwise? This is probably the last time you'll see him.
Nah.
Whoa, what's happening to Larry?
We're moving
Oh
on.
my god.
Bug
moving
won't
on.
trade with him, but I was looking in case there's
Yeah, if
anything good.
If you want to sell stuff off and just, get rid of some junk and get some gold in your pockets.
Bug hates this guy. He's not gonna talk to this guy unless
I
he
want to
has
know what
to.
happened to the second ring of fireballs. Because it's gone now and I can't buy it. I'm upset.
I don't know. Larry doesn't know.
No, he didn't have it. Someone else had it.
I couldn't find, for art supplies, I got the Artisan's Toolkit. 4 gold, and we're going to say that is everything a budding artist will need to create all different types of, what's the word, Willow? Modes of art.
Yeah. I prepaid him like $200, so all I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do
you
is
did. You did.
I'm
Okay,
gonna give anything he has straight to her, so I don't actually care.
yeah, it's so much for 200 gold. It's so much. There's so much. There's like boxes, like half. Like he is crawling. His movement is down to like a fourth his regular movement until he gets all this stuff just for the art off of his back, out of his shell. There's so much that 200 would buy. So Astra is set for life, assuming she lives long.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah.
I don't know. Did you see the grizzly bear? I mean, come on. This is the world of dragons. You never know.
She's not the one standing in front of it.
I don't know. Have you seen her latest artwork?
Yeah, she's nowhere in that picture.
No. She's already working on another one. But you have to find her. She's lost in the pillow maze of Fort Pillington. Fort Fluffy Butt. The name changes based on which kid you ask.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
So back to you, Bug. Your weapons are good. You don't want any kind of. You're good. You don't need any kind of weapon upgrades,
good.
armor upgrades, anything. Okay.
I don't think so. So far, everything works.
Okay. I mean, like this is your shop. This is the time to sell and buy stuff before this book.
Mm-hmm.
So there was stuff in our party stash that we decided we didn't need, right?
I believe so.
Like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 short swords. 5.
That is a.
Oh, well, are we using that to arm like?
Yeah,
people?
Yes, that's a good point. Oof. I will need to do some retconning this week and get all that distributed, and then whatever's left, I'll come back and report on what's left to sell.
Yeah, like the dragon tooth box, the wooden bowls, like the amethyst, like all that stuff can get sold. The silver earrings, like all the like cosmetic stuff, I think we can easily sell.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to just take some of it out of our inventory too, like all the armor and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to say, hey, this
Right.
has gone to these people, and
Right.
just clean up our crap a little bit. I'm gonna move some stuff from the party stash into the loot. Because we have, oh my gosh, we have like 11 crossbows, guys.
Right, but we have 92 people, so.
We have 12 crossbows.
That's not even enough to outfit the rangers that you just saved.
with 12 short swords. Oh no, 13. Oh, another crossbow.
Don't ever get those shurikens are yours, Reaver.
The what?
The
The
shuriken.
shuriken.
Oh,
Don't forget to grab those.
got him. We have one scale mail we have not identified. I'm still putting it in the box because none of us wear it. We have 13 scale mails.
And as you guys are sitting around sorting through and taking inventory, one of the scouts comes in, and you can tell he looks kind of excited. He's got something important that he wants to share with you. And he looks around you all, and then his eyes stop at you, Zeke.
Hello, how can I help?
How have the refugees and the scouts, how do they acknowledge you? Like, what title have you given them to address you by?
I think Zeke just wants to be Zeke. She doesn't want any titles. That's embarrassing.
Okay. All right. This one, maybe it's not one of the ones you recognize as much as the other one. He seems a little nervous, a little off-putting. Mistress Druid, Zeke, ma'am, the reports have just come in. There's another band of refugees from the woods nearby. They wish to join our group.
I think Zeke stands up a little too fast. What town are they from? Did they say?
And his eyes light up as he's addressing you, and he smiles, and he says, Eccru, my lady.
Zeke's running. She's like, not even gonna wait. It's like, show me, show me, show me.
And he marks on your map their location. Is everybody now just seeing a smoke outline of Zeke? Or
Have fun storming the castle.
Well, Ro notices her excitement and runs to her to find out what's happening.
Zeke's like pulling her backpack on and making sure she's got all her stuff. He said there might be another band of survivors from the town that Reeve and I are from. My sister and her husband were in town when things happened, so she might be with this group, and I need to go find out because they weren't on the awful tent of faces, but I still don't know if she's okay. And I need to know that some of my family is okay, so I just need to know.
Okay, well, let's get everybody together and let's go meet them. So make sure we get them here safely.
yeah, a quiz. All right. So on your maps, I have shadowed out a bunch of it. But do y'all don't see any of what do you see? Help me out here.
I
Sometimes.
see a blob that has some trees and hills in it.
Okay. No books, no letters, no nothing.
No, nothing.
Excellent. Okay. That's how it's supposed to appear. All right.
Tell them
So
about the
Those
word.
scouts aren't marking stuff? What's up? People.
I see that.
he indicates there. Did a B just pop up on the map?
A bee?
Yeah, the letter B.
No.
Capitalized B. Right? Right
Yes.
where you're at, Dingo. Okay. That's where he marks it on the map, which, as a reference point, doesn't really help you unless you know where you guys are starting from. So you will always like your network of forts and the underground cave is always going to be bottom right of the screen. So this is a quick 2-day journey.
See if I can speed that up a little bit. Yeah, I can do this to help us get there maybe a little bit faster. If people want to use the spell.
All right, 10 minutes, 8 hours. Speed. For the purpose of long distance overland travel during exploration mode, traveling through difficult terrain reduces you to only 3/4 your traveling speed instead of half. Oh, let's just double it for crying out loud. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make it 1 day because Ziki is leading and she is not suffering any fools. She is booking it.
She's grabbing that scout by the back of his hood, and it's like, you're coming with me.
That's right. Take
Making
me.
sure we don't get lost.
That's right. Show me. Show me now. All right. You guys ever had someone in your life that they're not a ne'er-do-well, okay? They're not. They really are not a ne'er-do-well. But they definitely just have the worst luck and bad rolls and bad ideas, and they just never quit with it. They're the underdog, and they try so hard. They have what sounds like good ideas and schemes, but nothing really ever comes out of it. And sometimes you're worse for wear for them going down that road. I grew up with somebody like that.
Like the dad from Holes.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
He's the guy who's like trying to invent a cure for stinky feet, so fills his house full of smelly shoes and tortures his family. And just
Yeah,
can't seem to get it right.
That's hilarious, and I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah,
I've never
Great book,
actually
great movie.
seen that movie.
yeah.
It's fantastic.
They're not the they're not a scoundrel, right? They're not scheming, and they're not even pursuing shortcuts like cliche people on TV, but they just like, hey, I found this thing for free and it weighs 500 pounds, so I need help moving it. So if you'll come throw your back out with me, we can take this thing to the shop and they'll give us $100 for it, and I'll split it with you, right? Just innocent enough. So you go and you bust your ass with this person, and you finally get it over there, and the shop's like, are you kidding me? No, we're not going to buy this, and you can't throw it away in our trash can either. Get out of here. Sounds very specific. Yes, that was what happened with my person. Such is the case. Such is the case with Naspin Jarth. And Ziki, you know this man.
Someone bitter.
Yeah. Reaver, I can't remember. Are you from Eccru with her or not?
I am, but I'm not. I kind of did my own thing, just fishing the river and going into town every now and then.
Right.
But if he's a ne'er-do-well who always had bad luck, the chances are good that I would know him.
Yeah, I mean, he probably tried out to be a sailor at one point. He's he's like a level 7, and he's got one level in every dadgum thing you can think of, because people can only put
Oh,
up
I
with him.
like it.
But people can only put up with him for so long before they kick him out. So he's got like a tiny bit of experience in everything, and he's just no good at nothing. Okay, so such is the case of Naspin Jarth. All right.
So you're saying Reaver has a friend?
Mm-hmm. Well, if he made the final cut for even one voyage on a ship that you happen to be on, that voyage, whether through him trying stuff or just his mere presence, stormy weathers, did not go well. He would have been the Jonah, and like everybody would have been aware of it, even if like it's unconscious. Like, oh yeah, it's probably because he's here. All right. So now that I've painted this poor man's portrait for you, reports from the scouts describe another group of refugees in the woods that wish to join the group. When you broke the Iron Fang Legion's hold over the Fangwood, a charismatic but inexperienced woodsman named Naspin Jarth rallied several refugees together into a ragtag survivalist group, likely including several of the original survivors from Eccru, as well as potentially some survivors from Phaendar that you were not able to collect in your journeys. He was able to collect in his.
And good job, buddy.
Yeah. Also, any anybody that was dissatisfied with the uncomfortable living arrangements and meager rations that might have just slipped away in the night, that we never really, you know, we didn't really, it didn't really come up. We haven't really talked about it, but yeah, of course that happened. Right, every once in a while, there'd be just an empty bed where there was somebody, but it never got to the point where you were bleeding people. Right, as you lost some, more would join. Okay, but yes, turnover happened. We just didn't really
Every once in
cover
a
it.
while, one would commit suicide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Um, so that is who they have assigned as the leader of this group of refugees. When you find them, um, they are celebrating in a camp, but not because you found them. They are celebrating because they have taken down a very large deer.
And this guy is just turning his life around, and I am here for it.
Yeah. So the deer is still like this is like just happened. Like this is like they have not even cleaned this animal. It is still like it has just happened as you approach them. Then their elations and celebrations double as you approach. And Ziki, obviously the people in this group from Eccru, you recognize a lot of them. Um, Altogether, there are 23 refugees. And as you approach, I need you to give me. Let's see here. Let me put you guys on the map. How about I do that?
I'm just saying, Gary, you were talking real down on this guy, and look what he's done. He's created survivors.
Everybody has their day.
You shouldn't judge so much. Every
I'm
dog has its day, just like
literally
every woman
reading.
always gets her.
Every blind squirrel gets a nut sometimes.
Yeah, and every woman always gets her own way.
Bug, Henry, Bro. I think that's everybody.
Oh, don't be
And
telling
Zeke.
secrets.
Okay.
That ain't a secret to
I
anyone.
need a medicine check, Zeke.
Same thing.
Okay. Can this be public or do you still want to be private?
You can do this one public. Okay.
Or maybe not. But I tried to make it public, but I didn't want to. But anyway.
So, sorry, I have to retcon on just a little bit. They're celebrating as you approach, and as you get in there within the first, 10 minutes or so, they talk about how the night before they had found a wounded deer that they were able to easily slay for meat. Okay. Now, with a 20 medicine check, you spot strange shapes on Naspin's skin and a few other of the refugees' skin. Upon additional inspection, you can see strange shapes moving and twitching beneath their skin.
Hmm.
They are starting to show signs of some sort of sickness.
Sounds like it's the Gary doesn't like us sickness.
I think Ziki is going to put her hands up where they are. Gingerly. I think she's gonna grab Reaper's hand. Like the way you hold someone's hand where you both want to get their attention and you kind of need support.
Ah, okay.
And kind of look up at him and just say, I need two things from you. One, those people look sick to me and I need your opinion because you are pretty good with medicine. And two, I need you to hold me back if they are sick, because if I see my sister, I am going to run directly to her and I will be no one's help if I also get sick. Can you do that for me?
I will say that within 10 minutes or so, you would have been able to scope out, at least generally, all 23 of the refugees. Among them are one or two rat folk, none related.
Okay.
Someone got
Good and
lucky.
bad feelings.
I guess I am going to go ahead and make a medicine check. When I can find it. Do 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 do.
Okay. You are able to see the same thing that Zeke saw.
But nothing else.
You've identified that there is something does appear to be wrong. I'll need
Okay.
a different check if you're trying to actually identify the specific thing. That's going to be something else. That's going to be No, that's going to be a different medicine check. Separate medicine check. You know, it's like doctors. They come in and they look at you, and then they leave and they go type in the symptoms into a computer. Like, oh, Jesus, what the hell was that? I've never seen that before. All right. And then Zeke, you now that you two are both kind of on to whatever's going on, do you want to aid? Do you want to kind of share
Yeah, I
notes?
can aid with medicine because I think he's got the better medicine. So I'll just do a roll to aid.
What's
I
plus
rolled like
two?
shit, but you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna do it because why hang on to it?
Oh,
I'm going to use my hero point,
oh, okay.
Me too. Me too.
and I'm gonna. I still can't roll worth a shit. Oh my god! The first roll I get a 19, then I get a 6 and a 5.
Okay. It takes some time, right? Let's give this 10 minutes. And the whole time, the energy of the get together is kind of like, you know, rewarded because you're like, oh my God, you were so excited. These are your people. You were happy to just go out and probably just, hey, come on, we've got house, we've got shelter, we've got food. But now there's something wrong. And now you're concerned that, shit, maybe you can't have them back. What is this? How contagious is this?
Yeah, Reaver's gut feeling is that they're cannibals and they've been eating each other to survive, and that's why they're sick.
So, right, you run through a couple different scenarios with each other, triaging it. Yeah, like, so this and that, but did you see his eye? Yes, no, but I think it's this. Is it jaundice? No, it's never jaundice. So you compare notes, and what you land
Never
on
lupus.
is wolf within. No, sorry, that's not what it's called. It is wolf in sheep's clothing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's an infection. And there are eggs involved, obviously, and larvae, obviously.
That's fantastic.
After talking with them, if they originally were like, yeah, we knew something was off, but we thought maybe the deer had been out longer than we thought. We got food poisoning or something. It's not too far back up the trail, and if you guys go, you can actually go and examine the deer, and it's going to confirm the same that many of them, if not already, showing signs or systematic. Is that what it's called, Corey? Systemic symptoms, showing symptoms and signs of this infection.
But have any of you eaten each other?
What? No, man.
We were.
So
I look at him suspiciously.
After your prognosis, the diagnosis, you are able to determine that anyone that is showing the symptoms have already taken several days worth of strength damage, which means this has affected their strength stat and lowered it. And if that were to reach 0, they will start to die.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna ask Zeke if she knows how to cure it. Because my instinct is not a cure. My instinct is leper colony.
We don't want to do that yet. I try to recall knowledge to see if I can, what way we would need for a cure. Like, because I know I have the contagion I have this that I can make tomorrow that can help people.
All right. And how
But
many of those can
that's
you make a day? Because you are looking at 23, potentially 23 people that
I
either
can
have
make
this or that are going to have it in the next couple days.
I
Not
can
to
make
mention yourselves.
I can make
Wait,
7 free ones a day
Uh,
with my
I mean,
familiar's ability.
we just give it to the youngest and most able-bodied first, and we triage the rest and prioritize who's going to live and die.
Yeah.
Give me you were saying recall knowledge. Give me another recall knowledge and make it medicine again. And I'll tell you a little bit more about this fun little disease.
You are, in fact, talking to a sailor who knows something about medicine. Triage and Leper Islands are both valid choices
Yeah.
when on the ocean.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, after I tell you this, there's going to be some decisions that have to be made. All right, here's what you know. You've identified the infection. You've identified that the refugees have already taken several days' worth of damage. You best guess, that you have approximately 2 days to search for a solution before the worst of the group start dying. On the third day, and you think on each day after that, you're going to have up to 6 people die, which unleash immature wolves in sheep's clothing into the area. They are nasty little devils. They're too small and weak to present immediate threat, but they mature quickly and may return to attack in time. You may have access to remove disease and similar magic. However, the number of infected individuals may render that impractical. While surgically extracting the parasites with the heal skill is likely to kill the patient, as many of the infected are 1 stand second level characters,
oh my gosh.
a natural solution exists. I need another check from one of you two that are kind of right up in this. That is going to be.
Oh my god.
Could I do a nature check because I have my natural medicine and I kind of like know the herbs in the area and stuff?
This one, you know what? Yes, I'm looking at this. Nature makes sense. It says a different one, but I think nature makes sense here.
Okay, I'm just checking if any of my feats add to this. So give me a quick second.
Corey, you had a
I'm
reaction?
I'm going to use my second hero point because, yeah, why the hell not?
Okay.
Where's the scout that came
Oh
to
my
us?
god.
And how long was he in our? How long was he in the caverns with us?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
The scout.
Don't say it again.
Yeah, don't give him ideas. I don't think he thought of that. Shh.
Okay, I want to use a hero point for that too because I need to know this. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm giving everybody one.
For the love of goodness, that was worse.
Sorry, Corey, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I know.
Broke up just a little bit there. What was the question?
I didn't have a question.
Oh, okay.
Answered it myself.
Okay.
Good job, Corey. Good job.
All right.
It was a group effort.
Okay.
He cannot be trusted.
Let's see.
So
Okay.
I got a 23, and then I used a hero point and got a 22.
You recall, the two of you again, sharing notes, you recall that an indigenous shrub called gloss leaf, which is highly toxic to wolves and sheep's clothing, exists, and it's only mildly poisonous to humanoids. A tincture made from the plant's berries functions as a non-magical potion of remove disease, but only for the purpose of removing wolf and sheep's clothing egg infestations.
Okay, so guys, we need to cordon off this area. I have a suggestion, but no one's gonna like it. I would like to go contact our lady friend who used to be a general, and I would like to have her guard this camp and keep anyone from leaving until they're cured. We cannot risk this getting out. If this gets out, it will kill the people we spent a lot of time protecting. We cannot risk them for these people here. This needs to be contained, and she's the only one I trust to contain it.
Wow. Gloss leaf
So then,
grows in shady areas along shallow streams throughout the Fangwood.
There was a stream on this map, but it was further away. So I don't know if we know about that.
Yeah, it's way far away. You'd have better luck going back to the main, to like Trevelay.
Yeah, can I do a survival check to see like where the nearest like viable source of water for this would be?
Yeah. Yeah, let me look at the other map here. Actually, it's there is running water and river close to Fort Nunder. That would be the closest to your location.
Do we not have like? Are you asking because it's where the herb grows, or because that's what we need to make the tincture? Tincture. Because don't we have like
near water? Because so
it
we
grows
only
near
have
water.
2 days. I can stay here and help slow it down, but I can only do like the worst off people. It can counteract a rank of 3 disease or poison after drinking. I have a couple other spells that can like increase personal checks to disease or poison. That's not just remove disease that I can cast around the camp that can help. And then let me check, can this be written by someone who's not me? Okay, yeah, it doesn't just have to be me. Okay. Reaver, I can send an animal messenger back to the general if you want to send her over.
Yep.
I can do like a hawk or something and call them over, and I can take care of that. And then I planned a spell for traveling, and it's a spell I've been using to help with the survivors. I can summon this large creature, and it's got a much faster speed, and it can actually walk on water. I don't have to be the one riding it. So if someone wants, if like 2 people want to go and gather herbs, well, 2 people stay here to help check them. We can try to do that until the general gets here, because it's going to take her 2 days if she doesn't have as much knowledge of the area. And
yeah, until Until she comes, I am personally going to make sure no one leaves this camp other than those that are looking for herbs. I honestly think you should be looking for herbs because you are the best in nature, by far. You're the one that can find them the quickest. I can do surgery on anyone that seems too far gone. The risk is going to be the risk. But if it's that or let them die, we'll try surgery. And if they die on the table, they die on the table. There's not much we can do about that. But we also need to light a giant fire and burn every single one that dies.
Should probably take care of everyone's clothing too.
Yes, but once we do that, we're going to be looking at open revolt. So it'd be best to try and keep things somewhat quiet the first 2 days. Hopefully the general will have a sense of urgency and get her ass here quicker.
Go ahead, write a note to our general friend, and then I can get an animal here to deliver a message.
We'll write a letter
Well,
to the general.
If you want, Ziki, I'll go. I don't. My nature is 11. I don't
Ziki,
know
are you
if that's
talking
any
about
better than.
the figurine, by the way? Just want to make sure I'm.
No, this is I put the spell in. This is my marvelous mount.
Oh.
He lasts for 8 hours, and I prepared him at level 4 in case we need help with survivals. He's got a land speed of 60. He lasts for 8 hours, and he can walk on water.
Oh, okay. Because I
And
think
it's
in
just
the
a
amount of time
magical.
that has gone by, the Griffin figurine has recharged. That might give you another
That's
option.
Let me check
And
the speed on that thing.
I didn't actually think, I just thought of this listening to you guys brainstorm it. What about a moving camp? You keep them on the move so that nobody has to come all the way back out here on the return trip. You let them get.
Then we risk spreading pockets of disease that can be found later and hit another target traveling party. If this is a living parasite that can come back, that's just opening up danger to more people to me.
Well, I'm not saying march them back to the fort. I'm just saying get them closer to the fort.
I know, but no matter how we go, if we get closer to the fort, we're putting this infection over more ground where someone could happen upon it and someone else could get sick in the long term.
I see.
Yeah, because you said they leave and then they come back. So if like 2 people die 1 mile and then 2 people die a mile after that, then that's maybe like a 10 square mile radius. They could go out and fix something before coming back. So that's even more of the forest that could be having issues.
I see.
I'm going to make a very simple letter to the general, and it is that we are dealing with an outbreak situation, and no one can leave this camp until everyone is cured, with the exception of the 2 people searching, but none of us, and I include us, can be allowed to ever return to that camp until we have a cure.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, there's few people in this world that would take a outbreak quite as seriously as someone who lived on ships.
Yeah.
You're in a rat colony because like diseases down there were no joke.
Well, yeah, very, very much the same thing. If something gets, then we risk everyone, and so you have to be willing to sacrifice for the good of everyone. And Reaver is not. If you haven't figured out, he's not really a half measures kind of guy.
Okay, excellent news. The statue and the marvelous mount have the same speed, so we could have them going at the same time. So if we needed to, like, someone be up in the air and someone running along down, they could take like parallel paths and be moving at the same time, so they're not bogged down. and that way we won't. No one will be behind someone else. We'll be basically able to match each other's speed.
And you're going to use those to search for the cure.
Search and carry back. I also have Antol prepared,
Okay,
so
perfect.
if I have to get like large amounts and carry them, what was it? The target can carry 3 more bulk than normal before becoming encumbered, and up to a maximum of 6 more bulk.
Perfect. And Bug would be a good person to go with you because she can carry a lot.
She's got 4 hands.
Oh yeah.
Well, her new strength,
True.
she can carry more than me.
So do we?
But I gotta
wanna
stay
leave?
because I do not. No offense to any of you, but I don't think you guys need to deal with what happens if one of them tries to leave.
I know it's your security person, but do we want to leave Stabby Row for at least like Reaver Zone protection in case they get punchy? I know he can take care of himself, but 23 versus 1.
Yes.
Because if Stabby's there, at least Stabby can kind of be like a bodyguard, so now we can sneak up on him.
Stabby can also help you carry stuff.
Yeah, but you need to. I mean, I concur. Well, because I'm gonna be
Yeah,
going with them.
I can make you a glowy version of Stabby, because I can make the marvelous mount basically look like any animal I want. It doesn't become a unicorn, but it can be unicorn shaped basically.
I am going to say too that obviously we're not having this conversation right in front of them.
Right.
We're not idiots. But
Right.
what I'm going to do is present to the survivors that the best way to fight off while you guys get the solution is to build a large campfire and be very close to it and stay warm, because the warmth and overheating will keep them from overheating, and that will allow me to kind of get them out of extra clothes that I can burn and to have a burning fire ready for if and when we need it.
Okay, there's going to be some persuasion checks there. Let's 8:30. Close enough. Let's take a quick bio break and let all that sink in.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll just cast this animal messengers to make sure we know that animal got sent off with a note.
Wait. I don't think he expected a scorched earth response. But he should know me better than this by now.
You called Doctors Without Borders. We're gonna set up a mini CDC.
Well, unironically, I actually worked with the Red Cross in emergency response for many, many years. And
Wow.
triage is an unfortunate circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
And I have something like 34 stitches from a drunk Australian with a vodka bottle and fishing line. So I'm like, yeah. I am not above the reality of situations and going, because it would be so much worse. And we've already done that with like the girl I tried to save, who then killed herself.
Right.
We know Gary is not going to be forgiving.
Okay, so looks like going through the magic, I have to be on the mount, so you and Bug can go on the little dragon statue. I can be on the floor ground with the mount. Like I said, they match the same speed, so we shouldn't lose each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have Antol where I can carry things. And then tomorrow I have a couple, when we get back, I have a couple of spells I can hit the camp with. It'll help with fortitude saves and stuff. And then I can also make the anti-contagion to give to like the people who have the worst, if they're still alive, and help with that.
Well, and I forgot, so anyone can remind me of this for next time, but I can always, at every point, take assurance for medical checks. Sitting here rolling threes and spending hero points, and I'm like, man, I can just take assurance. What am I thinking? And the answer is, I'm not.
I wasn't
I'm
gonna
glad
say it.
with those,
I wasn't gonna say it.
with those healing items. I'm glad I
Call
can.
it what it is.
I'm glad I can just make them. Since they're consumables and alchemical, they're part of the free ones I can make, so I don't have to spend any money on those. That's really lucky.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have a party with a lot of healing ability, so I think we're gonna handle it. We just want to minimize how many people die.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody back? Have a plan?
I mean, yeah, minimize the amount of people that die.
Excellent.
That's our plan.
Oh, and I can leave my little walking cauldron with you too, Reaver. It can just follow behind you, and it can carry liquid, so it can like wheeling around giving people water and stuff. As long as like no junk is put into it or non-reagents, it'll just wander around on its own.
Wait. It will be my nurse.
All right. So you're sending a letter via bird
Messenger.
back to the caves or the fort? Who's it going to?
Wherever the general
Going
lady
to the
is.
general.
Ah, the general. Okay, so Fort Trevelay. I would imagine she's still there. Okay. And then it's for her to come and help. Really?
No, it's for her. All I want her to do is make sure no one leaves. I don't want her to come into the camp. I want her to guard it and strike people as they leave. She needs to make sure this does not break out.
This camp with these guys, not Trevelay.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's why
You want her
Vicky
to-
grabbed a hawk.
Yeah,
So a
so
hawk
you want
in
her
the
to
third time.
come where you are and help guard them so that nobody leaves.
Yes, guard them is a nice term.
Okay.
I am asking her because she is the only person in our entire group I trust in this kind of matter.
Okay. And if I understood it correctly, you're vague on the details of what exactly is going on with the disease, right?
I know nothing about what's going on for sure. All I told her is it's an outbreak, and until we have a cure, no one can be allowed to leave.
Gotcha. Okay.
Including us, with the exception of we have people getting medical supplies.
Okay. Let me consider how she would interpret that.
Aggressively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is why I sent it to her.
Yeah. How many rangers are at Fort Trevelay?
15?
Third or like?
But is she smart enough to not bring them?
No, I think she will bring them to help with security.
Ooh. Okay. I was thinking she'd be more bloodthirsty, but whew.
Well, you said outbreak, and so she is interpreting that to mean that we have to guard people and keep them from leaving, and the best way to do that is with armor guard. You can talk pleasant with a gun in your hand. Better than
No. I am not at all criticizing the decision. It surprised me because I sent it to her because I figured she'd come alone, because I don't know if the Rangers are gonna be willing to do what's needed. I do not trust them to be the bad guy.
Yeah, no, right. So That's her plan. We'll see how many she's actually able to convince and get out there one way or the other.
I trust
All
her to be a monster.
Mm-hmm. And then, Ro and Bug, what are you doing?
We're going with Zeke. We're
Mhm.
riding on the back of the marvelous mount.
No, you guys have the dragon. I need to be on the map,
Oh.
but they have the same speed. You guys will be
Okay.
up in the air, and I will be on the land. But we will both have a 60-foot speed, so we shouldn't lose each other.
Okay. All right. And you know that your target, even with that spell you threw up earlier, Zeke, is a day away. And then Zeke, so you and Zeke and Ro and Bug are going hunting for Thing. Henry's staying there. So, let's do this. Zeke and Bug and Ro. One in the air, one on the land. Give me. Let me drag you over here. Get you all in a square.
I don't like it when you drag us.
Ah, you'll
Yeah.
like this one. I think you're all good at this one. You can do it public.
What are we?
All right.
I still did it blind.
I thought I did it public. It didn't.
That's okay.
It
That's okay.
did. I don't know why it's being.
Oh, maybe it's the way I'm sending it. Zeke, about 6 hours into this journey, you see a likely spot that is a lot closer than the one that you intended. But it's small. So there is a chance that you could find things here by taking 20 or so or whatever. Well, you know, let me read the stats here. Or you could continue on to like taking more time for what you feel like is a sure thing.
I think Zeke is going to like do a little. She can cast spout from her crossbow with the droplet, so she's just gonna like fire a bolt basically. That's not a bolt. That's just like a spray of water in the air. That's basically like the flare gun of like, hey, stop for a second, because I don't have message. To signal the other two, and I think at this point, tell them other like, hey, I see a spot that's a little bit smaller. It would be faster to split up, have me look at one, and have you guys keep going. But I know splitting up can be dangerous, especially alone in the woods. What do you two want to do?
Are we? Do maybe we can do like a cursory look here. Are we sure that this herb that we're looking for is going to be in these places?
Unless someone has gone there and picked it out, it's the natural growing spot. So there's not going to be, a huge amount, but it should be like cattails or cactus, things you find near a river.
Yeah, very good.
Mm.
Also, something occurs to you. You might have just thought past it because your mind was racing with so many possibilities, Zeke, especially because being distracted by seeing people that you know. But something comes to your mind regarding this particular plant. You know that finding it at night is going to be more difficult, as uh, it's most easily identified by this rainbow sheen its leaves give off in the daylight. As you've traveled half the day already to get here, you know that if you were to go the full distance to the place you wanted to go, it's going to be dark by the time you get there and will make the searching more difficult.
Okay, with that
Does-
information, Ziggy will pass it on and be like, I think we should risk checking this area. If not, we're not going to be too far delayed. And I would much rather take a chance and cut some time down than not take the chance and waste some time.
Then let's do it.
Okay. So, you can make. Okay, so there's 3 steps to this thing. You have to canvass the forest in this area to locate enough berries to prepare 1d6 tinctures with a successful, searching check to find them. Each of those will require 1d4 hours of searching.
I'm sorry, say that again.
And let me post it.
Basically
swear I had
said
something
better you than
interesting
me.
Okay. Bug, do you have any? You have dancing lights, right?
I thought I did, but I can't find it for some reason. I swear I had it here somewhere.
Apologies for barking. The children are wrestling.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I like dogs more than people most of the time.
What's the other name for dancing lights? I think it's called something else in Pathfinder.
Ugh.
I don't know. I don't know where
Wiggly illumination.
I know, right? Holy stupid.
I'm so helpful.
It's just called light. They just combined the two, just into light.
Where is? I guess I just don't know that anymore. I don't know where that went.
I mean, it was a cantrip, so
Yeah, I'm looking for it
Yeah.
right now. I'm just gonna give it to you. There it is. Spell. There you go.
Yay! Okay, I'm gonna use that.
yeah, because even if it gets dark, if we can have a light spell, because I have low light vision and I have scent, so if we can find some and look at it, I can maybe like get its scent. We can maybe sniff and try to find the reflection of the light spell to hopefully like kill
Yeah.
the search.
Like maybe this will help it sheen too. Because it
Yeah,
shines.
and then do we want to do like that thing that search parties do where you're like 6 feet apart on either side in like a line so you can see each other but you're still like
Canvassing.
moving
Yeah.
a
Right.
pattern like that?
Yes.
Good search.
We can cover more ground.
Mm-hmm. So we're not taking eyes off of each other, but we're covering more ground.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have message bug?
No.
Okay. You should have taken Reaver's whistle.
That's right.
I would have definitely, as the party inventor, had made some talking stones by now. Everybody would have walkie-talkies.
I
Yeah.
have my jellyfish lantern too.
Okay. So as we're walking through these, canvassing this area, that's something that dawns upon.
You two, knock it off. We love, but
Dawns
knock it off.
upon our fearless inventor, and she's like, while I'm working on that dragon thing, I really should probably find out a way to make it so we can talk to each other in long distances.
Yeah.
And that's now in my brain, and we're gonna figure it out.
All right.
That is good thinking and a completely original thought.
100%, 100%.
Anyone who says otherwise, a damn liar.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
when it gets dark.
a 7-day clock on the dragon orthodontia to complete that, and I'm gonna put 5-day clock on the speaking stones. I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
But you need to put those clocks up also. So
So I rolled you a deception check for building the fire. And then I rolled you a little trap check as I set up warning snares around the camp that will catch anyone who leaves.
Oh, wow. Okay. Both checks look good to me. You feel very confident that you have trapped and or protected the camp.
Yep. And as night goes, I will make sure that I have my obsidian goggles on and I can see at night.
All right, team
And
medical staff. One of you gives me a 1d6 roll. This is for how many tinctures you're able to create in the first bit of time.
roll a loaded die, guys.
You do it, Bug. You've rolled much better in a crisis than I do.
Oh no. Oh lordy. Public roll?
Yep,
Let me see.
it's a straight d6. Okay,
5?
all right. Somebody put
Good
down
job.
5 tinctures in your notes. Now,
Hell yeah.
how many hours
Fucking done.
did that take us? I need a d4.
Ro, I think you should roll.
You know what? Yes, because I
You
really
roll
will. Got you.
Great. Of all the times.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ugh,
4 hours.
I want a hero point.
Okay.
It's a hero point on that.
Alright.
Oh no, okay. It's gonna take us 4 hours. All right, got it.
Okay.
Wow.
Fine. Fine.
We're very thorough, though. We use those 4 hours really well.
So we didn't really set a base time of when this whole thing started, like what time of day you guys set out. So I'm going to say that by the time y'all got here, it was 12 midday. It's now 4 o'clock. We have approximately 4 hours before it gets dark. You have 5 tinctures.
And we need one for each person?
Yeah.
We need 24.
You need one for each person presenting the symptoms. What you guys did not do before you left was identify those with symptoms versus those that did not have symptoms and separate them.
Yep.
So you're swinging wide because you want to make sure that you nip this in the bud, So I think the unspoken plan was, yes, get enough for everybody and probably then some. You don't want to have to come back with such a short amount of time before people drop dead. Okay.
I would say Reaver would say the goal is 24, accepting that we're gonna lose some people anyway.
So I need
Yay.
D6 for the next batch of tinctures. And so, you know what? Hold the roll. Hold your dice. After the first 4 hours, come up with 5. Do you stay here? Do you keep looking in this location?
Ro looks to I was gonna say Sabby to Zeke and like you know better than that. Do you think there's more here, or do you think we should move on?
Nature check. Reaver from the beyond.
Sorry, my computer decided to go black for a second. It's probably been taking notes. Are we trying to see if there's going to be enough here to spend the next couple of hours on?
Yeah, I mean, that's the question.
Yes.
Is what do you want to do? Do you want to stay? Do you want to keep searching this area?
Is this like a small stream or like a pond where we're at, just to ask?
You feel pretty confident that you made the right choice by coming to this location.
Mm. I think we should search until dark to try to get as much out of this area as possible.
Okay.
And then after that, we can assess to see if we can think we can get 4 more hours out of it, or if we should not test our luck. But I think we should at least give it 4 more hours in this area to try to get as much as possible.
Okay, let's get to it.
Okay. Who's going to do the roll?
My foundry is currently black right now, so I cannot, unless you take a physical die.
Roll, Ro or Zeke? Who's rolling?
Well, Zeke can't, so Ro?
I meant Bug. I meant Bug.
I mean,
Sorry.
Zeke
Bug,
can.
Bug or Ro is rolling.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
0 point.
Sorry. Hold your roll. There.
Oh.
You have to search for them first.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back. I can do another nature roll for a search.
Looking at this cookie.
Bug,
Oh.
Bug already did it,
Oh,
and she
no.
succeeded. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now roll the d6.
Okay.
Nice.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
5 more tinctures. Roll of 10. How many hours did that take? The 1d4.
I'll do it this time.
Oh my god.
Why?
It is 8 o'clock, and it is now dark. You
Okay.
feel like
So,
it's a little harder to find these things than you thought. And as the last light starts to leave the sky, you're now going to find it even more difficult to find them.
Okay. Ziggy's gonna pull out her jellyfish lantern, say hi to her little guy, give him some treats, and ask Bug to do that like cantrip just so we have like light in the area so we're not dark and get like the nighttime animals away from us. Can I do a perception check or a nature check to see, after we've picked over for so long, if I feel we have taken as much as this area can handle, because he also doesn't want to like completely clear out the area, because that
Yeah.
would, she feels like, as a planter, that'd be like destroying the
Right.
population. So she wants to
I
leave
think the only way
a
to
little
do
bit left.
that is to actually make the nature check to see if you find any. You know, if you stop
Okay.
finding them, then that would give you an idea to over hunt it.
Yeah. Yeah, because she doesn't want, because the next time this happens, she wants to make sure other people can come here. So yeah, we'll do a nature check just to see if we can, if this feels like we're at our limit or if there's more here. Thank you.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay. That is a success. Not a crit success, but a success. Give me a 1d6. Let's see how many we found.
A dusty bug. Take it home.
Oh,
No pressure.
well, I don't know. Wait, am I rolling a 6 again?
Yeah, 1d6.
Okay, okay, guys. Everybody cross their fingers and their toes.
Okay.
Damn.
4. All right. You're at 14. And how many hours did that take? 1d4, please.
Ooh,
Okay.
Nice.
Yay!
1 hour.
Yay!
yes.
You found a nice crop of them all
Somehow.
close together.
Good job,
Somehow
guys.
it's just easier.
Process them
He's
flawlessly.
like, that bush over there.
Okay. It's dark. It's only 9 o'clock, though.
All right, let's keep going.
Yeah. Let's do, you guys want me to do another nature check to make sure we can find them?
Yeah, nature
Yes.
check.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, baby.
Okay. Ooh. All right. You do find some. 1d6 to see how many we make. It was actually quite a process to get as many as you guys wanted,
Oh,
isn't it?
right.
Okay. 4.
4.
Nice.
Is somebody keeping up? I think we're at 18.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try rolling a 1d4 again, and we're gonna
And it's
see.
9 o'clock.
Nice.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Wow. Okay. You are now starting to get tired, right? It's been a long day. You've traveled hard and hunting now for this plant, and you've been performing alchemy. It's starting to take it out of you. It is now a little bit harder to find them as your eyes are getting heavy. You're just fighting fatigue.
I do need 8 hours of sleep to get spells back. But in the morning, I can make, like I said, 7 of these puppies of the contagion things. So I
Does
can
a contagion cure it?
It gives them a plus 11 to remove the highest level poison or disease. And this is alchemy stuff. But so it'll give them a pretty significant roll to be able to counteract it. So you
So
can give that like the,
if you have remove disease or similar magic, that would work. It was just because there's so many of them, not it would be hard to cast it that many times. But if you didn't have to cast it that many times,
yeah, I have, let me see what level 4 can get us of that.
and Ro, how much remove disease can you make? Do you have that formula?
No. I think so. Hold on.
Okay, cleanse affliction. At level 4, attempt to counteract the affliction if it is a curse, disease, or poison. But it is only one willing creature, so like the worst person I can hit with this. But I do also have, just double check, where are you? I do also have Soothing Blossoms.
Oh my goodness.
When a creature in the area rolls a successful save against a poison or disease effects, it gets a critical success instead. The blossoms grant assisted recovery to everyone in the area to end their persistent damage, both when the spell is cast and the start of each of your turns. It lasts for 10 minutes. When the duration ends, the flowers lose their effect, but a few of them might survive. So I can basically create a burst, a 10-foot burst that people can sit in for 10 minutes to basically boost their immune system. And if they roll a success, they get a crit success instead.
Okay.
You're so cool.
It's very cool.
Ro, did you find anything in your kit that would help?
No, I don't have any.
Okay.
Nope.
It is nice to find skill challenges when your party is very specifically geared to. It makes you feel so prepared.
Yeah.
Medicine stuff, you say, oh no, we don't have a cleric, we have a druid and a monk. That's all you need.
When your monk's a weirdo and actually like focuses on healing, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't have
I've
anything like
actually
that.
never done a healing monk before.
Okay. So, what did I say? It's 10 o'clock. And y'all have made what?
18 of these.
Okay. Are you calling it for the night?
I think so, because I need to get spells back to be the most useful, and unfortunately I need to take a human amount of sleep.
Okay. Then I guess I'll stay up and do like the first watch.
Mm-hmm.
But let me go ahead before we go to sleep.
While I'm doing that, can I just like be like, I know what these things look like now, and try
Yeah.
to find some
You
men?
can't, you can't watch and craft.
No, I'm just looking for it. So like if I find some,
If you're out looking for that, I mean, it's not like you would, you can just look right around the camp where you are sleeping. You've already done that. You have to kind of really get out there and explore the area you're in, which leaves them vulnerable. So no. Watch is watch. Give me a D100 on that watch, bro.
for the love of Patricia. Here comes the big grizzly bear. He said D100.
I mean, you know Gary better than all of us, so you know he's not nice.
I do know that. Odds or evens.
I'm gonna make him feel real bad if he makes me have to murder people tonight.
Oh, this is fun. As you're on watch, kind of walking back and forth, your hair doing its business, you do see something in a tree or in a bush close by. It looks like an old scroll or journal entry.
Oh, nice.
You pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay, you pick it up. Looks old and weathered and a little torn in places. Do you open it?
Okay. Yes. Spiders
Could-
jump out at me.
How could you not?
Ooh.
This is ominous, obviously, finding this out here in the wilds, but useful. With this, you can cut the time down uh, to build some of these at Chevrolet if you want, with the parts that are already there.
Oh, nice.
Basically,
Perfect. Love it.
formulas for a trebuchet and a battering ram.
Now, having that information, I would also know where the weaknesses are at, correct?
Of these two items, sure.
Uh-huh. Okay. So if we were to be attacked by them, I would be able to be like, oh, well, aim for blah, blah, blah. Like
Mm-hmm.
if we were trying to defend ourselves. And
Mm-hmm.
it would weaken the.
Yeah, I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus on
Yeah.
knowledge to do with trebuchets and or battering rams. You can add that to your character sheet under lore, and then was insight on trebuchets, battering rams +2.
Okay.
Who takes the next
Yay.
watch?
I'll take next watch.
Night.
Morning.
Give me a D1 Hondo.
Alright.
Ugh.
Mm, 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 mm. Okay. So the sounds of nature are very loud during your watch. Animals, coyotes, other large dogs yowl at the moon, bark. Some of them seem very close by, and you hear yelping and whining and a very large animal sound in response. Leaves you feeling very small in the darkness of the night that surrounds you under the canopy of the Fangwood Forest.
So I feel small like a bug.
Mm-hmm. Last watch.
Gary's being a meanie face.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he got 4 hours, she can be up and take like the early morning watch. That shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
Well, I want Ziki to be as refreshed as she can be because we need her everything she's more important to what's happening than I am. So I'll take third shift.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You need
Okay.
your beauty rest.
So
Your spellcaster rest.
that means you only slept for 3 or 4
4 hours.
hours. Yeah, 4 hours. That is not a full night's sleep. So you will be at -2 for your saving throws today.
Okay.
think you might just be able to apply fatigued to yourself to accomplish that. One level
Okay.
of fatigue, and if it's not -2, whatever, something. Um, Give me a D1 Hondo.
I don't know why that gives me anxiety, Gary. I have no idea.
Isn't it great?
The way he says it. 100.
Bye.
He says hundo like a frat boy almost. So it's you don't
Oh, no.
trust it, you know?
Don't trust it.
I mean, it gives me the illusion that there is this mysterious list of up to and possibly including 100 different scenarios that could happen overnight. But most likely, it's grouped in categories. Or there's absolutely no list, and I'm just making shit up to add tension. It could be any of
Yeah.
these things.
I trust you 0.
Okay. 84 is fantastic. Damn, you know what? That is worth something.
Maybe you'll get another random present in a tree.
Yeah, I think so.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I mean, I'm
awesome.
giving you 0 credit, but it was cool.
I'm just getting scared in the forest, and you're getting little knickknacks.
You know what? With that roll, you sleep. Nothing happens, and you are able to sleep enough that you are not fatigued. You can go ahead and remove the fatigue. Right. That's what I'll give you.
Cool bean.
Yeah, I ran out of cool little stuff to find in the woods. Alright,
Oh man.
so in
But the
game
present of
time,
rest is very good.
it has been a full day and a night, and it's the next day. So, first thing, bright and early, Henry, you wake up to the sound of an approaching group. And in quick fashion, your little things start going off. Some of your traps and wards and things that you set start going off and notifying you that somebody's approaching, or somebody is here, or somebody is in, or maybe somebody left. And you wake. And,
Okay, I
go ahead.
immediately do a head count of the people.
Yep. As you shoot up out of your let's say sleeping bag or whatever, you are jolted awake by the sound of foot soldiers, and there are 8 Sternosordo Rangers, all hooded, hoods pulled way forward and down, obscuring their face, with crossbows drawn. And from the group, your general friend emerges and says, "This camp is now under my authority." And she smiles,
Sweet.
brandishing that big shield and that heavy mace, or I think it was a mace, or a scimitar that she had.
I will wave happily at her in a way that nobody should ever wave when they're dealing with a situation like this. Mainly because I am now relieved, and I won't have to personally murder everyone myself. I like that. And I will tell her that she needs to make sure people stay well back. We have people out gathering supplies to provide a cure, but until then, no one can leave here.
She gives you a nod, and she puts on a mask, and you see that all the rangers, even deep within their cloaks, all are wearing masks as well.
Good. I mean, I will be. I am frankly just relieved. If we
They-
have to start murdering people, it's not all on me.
Right. She gestures to the Rangers, and they relax. They don't like outwardly. They are not aiming their bows at anybody. And they switch to shield and sword, but they are alert. They are ready. They are holding actions, as it were, and they give you a wide berth. They stay back 20, 30 feet, but still in a circle where they can keep eyes on each other and keep eyes on you. Nothing's getting by without them seeing.
But I mean, I'm fairly happy, I guess. I will walk amongst, and I guess my biggest thing now, and I didn't want to do it until, but now I want to do medicine checks and triage people and figure out who's the worst, because if someone looks like they're not going to make it, I am going to try and do surgery.
Okay.
So that'll be my goal, is now I didn't want to alarm anyone. Now is the time to do my checks and
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, let's
so
role
I
play
don't
this
I
out a
don't
little
want to
bit.
use assurance.
Okay.
Sorry, I was checking with assurance. I don't want to use that because it's doing weird things.
Well, let's start with Napster, just because he's kind of the leader and he has some information to share with you through that process of examine him. You will have gained some additional information. Oh, let's see. Jareth has got this ruggedly independent leader streak that he has going on. He actually has asked you guys at one point to join his band. He's kind of really bold and stubborn about this whole thing, but you can tell that he is grateful for any aid that you guys are able to provide. He just is maybe enjoying the spotlight, enjoying that maybe he feels like his roles are finally coming due, that he has successfully led, these people from
Yeah, he's
harm.
got 20 people here
Yeah,
alive, so Reaver's kind of
exactly.
impressed. Like, credit where credit's due.
Exactly. Yeah, when you think about how much time has passed since the initial invasion to now, right? With no base, no home base, no troglodyte cave. They have been roughing it in the wilderness this long. That's something. We don't know how many they started out with, but we know how many he's kept alive.
It doesn't really matter to Reaver how many he started out with, because he has 20 alive, and that's 20 souls not dead. Reaver will actually be very impressed with him and very nice about that, because he has respect for it.
Yeah. So
Other people think he's a loser, but I'm going to give him a chance.
Right. He talks about fleeing his hometown of Eccru in the Hollow Hills with a dozen others. And he points to them that are still in his camp when the Iron Fang Legion invaded. He tells his own invasion story about that night when the door got kicked in and the shit hit the fan. And he admits that navigating the woods has not been as easy as he assumed it would be. But here he is, with those original 12 or so from his village and another 12 or so that he's found along the way, some of them from Phaendar, some of them from many other of the little cities up and down the river, including Long Shadow and and others. Um, but he definitely has them, and he's been dealing with it for several days. So he is probably one of the ones that you would put in the
Worst area.
yeah, the worst. What was it? What did you say?
The worst area.
The worst area. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be really honest with him because, and I'm gonna treat him. I'm like, hey, you led these people. These people are your charge. You are in charge of their survival. You know you're sick. You know it's killing you. This is the situation. If we don't have, I'm waiting on a cure to be brought. But if it doesn't show, we are going to have to start with the most critical cases first. And there is a chance, and it's not a small one, that they will die in operation. But this is what the bugs are going to do. This is what's going to happen to all of your people if we do not handle this. So I need him on board with that.
Yeah.
And I'm not deception or anything.
No,
I'm just
no.
laying it out for him.
Right.
I'm treating him like a leader of men.
Right. And he grapples with it. He looks around trying to find inspiration while he's chewing and trying to swallow this very straightforward diagnostic that, hey, yeah, you did this thing, but now there's a good chance that you might die. And, for a minute, he doesn't do it very well. He's trying to hold back the tears and losing it. And he starts talking like, I just don't believe it. We avoided bugbears. We avoided goblins. There was a bloody dragon 5 days back. We avoided all these things. No cover, no homes, sleeping on our backs under the moon. And now you're telling me something smaller than a speck is going to quite possibly do me in.
No, I'm telling you that you need to get your shit together and avoid this too. And it's not going to be easy. But now that we have the camp under control, we need to split people between infected and not infected. And the most infected, before it gets too far gone, we need to risk operating. And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to be like, and it would be really good if they saw their leader being willing to take the risk first.
He thinks and considers your words for a minute.
I will clarify, we're not there yet. But you need to be prepared.
Right. I guess I'll dawdle off and go do just that. Kind of skulks and looks away.
And at that point, I'm going to start going through the camp and separating people to go with him or to be separate from him based on whether or not they're infected. Under the assumption that they are all going to get infected.
Right. Okay, let's do one more wisdom. No, not wisdom. Sorry. Nature check.
Nature, God.
I'm sorry, medicine. Damn it, I'll get it right in a minute.
Sweet.
There he
That's
is.
fine.
Send that to you. There you go.
Well, that one's not good.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the right one. I sent it to you in chat. There you go.
I'll take the question mark.
Okay. All right. Let's make this easy. And we're going to split it right down the middle. 23 of them, isn't there? Son of a bitch. Well, somebody was pregnant, their water just broke, and they just had a baby, making it an even 24, and half of them have it, and
Oh no, the baby's infected.
half of them don't.
That was a jerk move. You just made us need 4 more cures. Jerk move.
She had twins.
We should get 2 more cures retroactively because you're pulling that bullshit. Oh my God, Zeke, you're a monster.
Oh, the baby is 25% worm.
In all seriousness, are there any children?
Oh man, of course there are. This is war. So yeah, there are kids.
Okay, what's the situation on the kids?
Also, half and half. Half of them are showing symptoms. Half of them are not.
Are any of them serious?
Not as bad as Aspen.
Okay. Let me look.
And there's
at my
not many
shit.
kids. Let's say if there's 23 refugees, oh shoot, maybe 5 kids. Oh, there we go. Where have you been all day?
Okay, well, I'm going to keep a close eye on the kid because I
Mhm.
have something that might help the child. If it gets there.
Okay. All right. So you have,
Other than that, I am
yeah,
just doing my thing, making sure and seeing,
right.
evaluating.
And if you would send me this next one private, just to me. This is going to be
I don't wanna.
this one. All right. Back to our doctors in the field. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. Back to our doctors in the field. You wake up, you're well rested. Henry, everybody can click the little thing for resting full night. Everybody well rested, whatever. Um, you wake up, it's daybreak. What do you guys do?
Step 1,
Wait.
get spells. Step 2,
Mhm.
make alchemy. Step 3, let's get back on the magic, everybody, and immediately. Okay, I don't know if this will cut time, but we'll do Show the Way again. Try to cut down on speed. And Magnificent Mount again to run back. Just for flavor, there in Druma there are large riding rats the size of horses that rat folk make.
Wow.
So this is like a 6 foot, every 6 seconds enormous like sparkle rat that Ziki has just been plowing through the forest on.
Nice.
That is very Ganesh of you.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Did we do any more hunting? Foraging?
It takes 6 hours to get back to the camp, basically.
Yep.
But you don't have enough cure for the camp.
Yeah, we had 18 tinctures, and then she had 7 of the other thing.
Okay.
So I think we're okay.
Yeah, I think we should be good. At least for the people that are gonna die immediately.
Okay.
And then
Because there are 24 people at the camp, right? 23?
Yeah, and I've got 2 4th level cleanse afflictions. I have 1 2nd level cleanse affliction. I got a sound body that can remove the enfeebled trait. I've got a soothing
I like
blossom.
your overconfidence.
I have got as many spells as I can to help with the situation.
Okay. So you wake up, you eat some breakfast, you strike camp, and you mount your magical creatures for a magical joyride back to, well, not joyride, but I mean, sure, we can always take enjoyment going fast on an emergency trip. You got to find the happiness in the little things.
You got problems, Zeke.
That's awesome.
What's the matter with the mouse and the motorcycle? It's a classic.
I didn't say there was anything wrong. I just said you have problems.
There it is. Oh, that's adorable. I love that.
Just calling it how I see it.
Okay.
We're talking about me. It's not like I don't have a problem. I almost have a corner on problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're back.
6 hours, and you're back. You get to the camp to find it's on lockdown, and there's guards, and they hear you approaching, and they take defensive positions immediately. And General, what is her name? I don't know that she was a general.
She is a general.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was her name? Son of a
I'm calling her Snaggletooth.
Snaggletooth. Let's go with that. Iaga.
That's why you don't Baba Yaga?
Igara, something. Igara.
Yeah, Snaggletooth is much
Snaggletooth.
easier.
Oh, yes, she enters. Stands right, even. Brandishing her shield. Halt! Stop your movement, even. Yeah, that's what you get for
Oh
asking
my
for
gosh.
Snagglepuss. Alright.
No.
You did this. Stage left even.
She looks over at Henry as you guys kind of enter. She recognizes you, but she knows that Henry has given this order to her. And
Yeah, I will be like, yes, they were out gathering supplies.
okay.
Oh, and I will also say they could be infected.
Oh,
Because they could.
how do you want me to handle
There's
this?
absolutely
We all be
Well, we
infected.
didn't touch anybody. We didn't
No,
really
no,
go into the camp,
no,
but
I
we
didn't
are
think you
now.
did.
Okay. Ziggy's just gonna be on her giant rat and is like, "Can we please come in?"
Yes.
Yes, I will wave them in.
I'm not in charge.
All right.
That's right, you're not. I mean, what?
Okay.
Who's that?
Ziku will hand the 18 tinctures over to Reaver and say, "These are for the worst. This is the tincture that should cure people right away." And then we'll show the 6 other potions. Be like, "These will give people a good chance to recover. So these should go to the people who aren't showing symptoms and or have the least amount of symptoms. And once they drink them, I'm going to put them in a circle and cast some magic flowers on them to help them take their medicine."
Well, then I will take the time. Well, we've only got 12 confirmed infected right now. So we're going to gather the 12 confirmed infected next to her with her little flowers. And we will have them
Do we
drink their
know
potion.
how this thing is transmitted?
Oh, no. We know nothing about it.
Well, they
Well, we
skinned
do.
the deer, and they ate the deer. So if there are eggs and larvae involved, then ew.
So it can be spread through eating something or feces.
Possibly wounds if anyone got bucked off by the
Wounds,
deer,
yeah.
or touching the deer when they skinned it.
Right.
I think
Stage
it's
one.
time.
Yeah, stage 1 would probably be like that, like you ate of the deer that had the thing. But stage 2 and further other stages, it might be something else. You don't know.
Okay. So I guess a question we would also ask is if of the people who we've deemed as sick, how many of them ate from the deer?
Everybody ate of the deer.
Mm.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
How do we whisper again, Willow?
You
Oh.
can't.
It's like /W
Backslash or
person's name and
backslash
then
W?
Are
Secrets
you
don't
sure?
make
Because that
friends.
sounds like that's in
Roll 20.
Roll20.
Sounds to me like secrets don't make friends.
Well, then,
Did that
Go-
work?
I don't know. So I sent a direct message to one of you. This Discord. I can't. I'm not gonna figure out whispering right now. Okay.
Well, okay.
Right. So, what are we doing? You handed them to Henry. Henry has them.
Yes, I have them. I will make sure that the 12 people that are infected get them.
Okay.
And that leaves us with how many?
6.
How many kids are still unsick?
So there were 11 that were the most critical.
Okay.
Okay.
So 11 of those will get them, which leaves us with 7. And then we have the kids. You said there were what, 4 kids?
5 kids. Well, okay, 4 kids. 2 of them were critical. 2 of them were not showing any symptoms or signs.
Okay. I will set 2 aside specifically for the kids, even though they are not symptoms. So we'll cure all 11 of those. We'll keep them in a quarantine while they're recovering to make sure no one else gets sick. And then I will make sure I have the 2 set aside for the kids. And at that point, we're waiting and watching to see who has responses.
And then for people who look like they could, like maybe sallow skin, like anyone who looks like they could be a little under the weather, I got those 6. And how many kids are remaining? Oh, fortitude save.
2.
2 kids.
Okay, so for the kids, bam, bam.
Yeah, 2 of those go to the kids.
Yeah, I'll just use my cleanse afflictions on the kids to take care of them. Just knock them out.
So all 4 kids have received a potion, and all the ones that were critical. So that's a total of 13 down. And Henry is setting aside 2 for later if the other 2 kids start to show. That's 15 that you've used. How many do you have left?
2.
2 left.
3.
You have 3 left.
Now, it's supposed to
We
be a
had it.
public roll, so I don't know if I need a hero point on that or not. I have a hero point to use if I need it.
Because okay. Yeah.
And
same.
the potions that you made that are not cures, you have 6 of those, right?
Yes, I technically have 7 because I have extra alchemy from my familiar, but for some reason it's still not letting me add an extra more.
So
But
you
I
have
technically have
7. I'm going to grab 3 of them. I'm going to give 1 to each of the kids that are not manifesting yet because I want to do our best to protect them. They are kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to drink the 3rd one.
Okay. And then the adults that are showing the worst, they can get these 2 cleanse afflictions. There is that counteract for that spell. And there is that counteract for that spell.
Bug, I need a roll from you. It's on the chat.
Oh. I don't wanna.
I mean, she has an exoskeleton, so
Yeah, I'm like a bug, so. This is zoonotic?
And then the next person down the line who looks bad as an adult. This is a 2nd level, so it will reduce the stage by 1. And we'll see if we can counteract it.
We don't need to do anything else, though, because everyone that was sick has already been fully cured with the cure. Because there were 12 people sick. They are cured. the kids have gotten the daily one you make, even though they weren't sick. So we have 12 infected that are being cured. We have 12 uninfected, not showing any signs. So I'm not sure.
Just in case, like people who look like they might be a little under the weather, just in case, so they don't start showing.
Yeah.
Because we could alternatively focus on getting more actual cure to do everyone, because I think it's going to get me soon.
Right, because like with some diseases, you may have it. It may be growing and incubating in you before you show signs or would technically test positive for it or start feeling bad.
Reaver is fairly certain he's already infected.
I mean, you have spent the most time with him.
Yep.
So do you, what do you call it, isolate yourself?
Well, I'm going to take not the cure, because I want to save. We have 5 more cure we haven't used. I'm not going to take the cure. I'm going to take the one that boosts your immune system, the one she makes daily. And I'm going to stay with the guys that are recovering, because I cannot infect them.
Okay. The vitamin
They have a cure.
What do you call the emergency? Yeah, that's it. The emergency tincture. Okay. Now, what about the general and all the Chernasardo Rangers that she brought?
They have not been in camp. They have stayed away from camp because I told her to stay out there and give themselves room. So, as long as they're outside the camp surrounding it, they just need to do exactly what they're doing.
Okay. Alrighty.
I mean, I will tell her. Well, I will send someone to tell her, or yell it, that if any of them show signs, they need to be quarantined in here immediately. So, but I'm absolutely certain she'll do that anyway. I don't think I need to tell her that. She knows the situation.
She does. She seems like she does.
And she's not shy.
And for the general public, just in case any rolls need to be made amongst these people, Ziki is just going to make a lovely little field of flowers for everyone else to sit in for 10 minutes. And in case they need to, make any rolls, they can be in the soothing blossoms and just get a boost.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the reality is we're really just going to be in a situation where we need time. We need to go get more cure and then to come back and actually treat it. But we have 5. So we need what? There's 12 more people not treated. So we need 12 more cure.
If there's another breakout.
Right.
I'm still assuming I'm infected. I'm gonna assume that some of our party might be, and we don't know. There's 12 people that were definitely exposed.
So do we want to? So what I'm hearing is we need to go out and grab some more herbs.
Yes, that would be.
Right?
That is Reaver's thought.
Okay.
And the good news is, time is on your side now, because if this thing is sapping strength, and the first wave has been cured, making some assumptions that, we have nipped it in the bud as far as the refugees go, they're the ones that would die the quickest because they have such low strength. We're dealing with Henry's strength now. He can lose a couple strengths a day and still be okay.
Yeah, and he will not take a cure until everyone else is out of quarantine anyway.
Okay.
So now it's
let's say
waiting. It's the dramatic waiting game.
The dramatic pause.
Yeah. What do you do? It seems obvious to me, but I want to just hear it from y'all. You guys are playing this game.
after using a lot of magic, Zigi's going to take like a 10-minute nap. That was a lot.
That sounds fair, right? Y'all did a lot of work, a lot of traveling. It was high pressure. And you did it. You think you have, at least for the first wave, saved all of the refugees. It's the thoughts that are going through your mind as you take this time to just, oh, okay, we got this. And then, as you're all thinking this, one of you coughs up blood.
Damn
Is it me? Is it me?
I know. No, it's me. I can feel it.
We will have to wait and find out next week.
He's such an asshole.
Horrendous cliffhanger. Because we know who rolls bad sometimes.
Sometimes it's okay. We can say it. It's all the time.
It's me and you, man. You roll bad.
This was kind of a really jerk session. I don't know if you remember, but I told you I was going to make you feel a little bad. Do you remember that, Gary?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I just want him to know that, this is kind of a jerk session, especially a jerk session to pull on my birthday.
That's right, it is.
So
Happy
you're
birthday!
kind of a monster.
Yeah.
And I just,
I definitely
I've been saving that. I was like, I'm gonna make him feel bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, we all love cliffhangers, and you.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
No, it was a super fun session.
I polled the audience in secret, and the results are in. Everybody loves a Cliffy, and I have been remiss to leave you with a really good one. How could I pass up this opportunity?
I think it's great. I mean, I'm gonna see. I'm just assuming it's me. I've been the one most.
Do we want to play bets?
No, Ziggy's gonna wake up from a nap, dripping blood from her mouth, because that's just the kind of day she's been having.
You guys know about that? Corey, you help me with this one. It's not sympathy sickness. Maybe
Empathy.
It's close, where you could actually make yourself sick because you think you're sick because somebody else is sick, and you.
No, you're right. It's sympathy. It's sympathy. Pregnancy is the most common
pregnancy,
one.
right?
Crowd, like it happens on airplanes, right? There's no disease, but one person is sick, and then the whole freaking airplane gets sick. What's that called?
Yeah, sympathy.
Sympathy.
You were right.
Sympathy. What?
Sympathy.
It's just sympathy sickness. It's just.
Sympathy
I mean, as far as I know, there might be a fancier word.
I think there was something else. I think it was called something else.
Pseudo sickness. But sympathy is more like it.
Anyway, with all the exertion you guys have put out, maybe that's all it is. Or maybe it's something worse. Okay.
Yeah, I trust that. You have not built it. You have built no trust, sir.
Have a great week, everybody. Really.
Always.
Take your vitamin C and wash your damn hands.
Hey, do you remember that I'm probably not going to be here next week?
Oh yeah, I don't remember. Refresh my memory.
Okay, I'm going to be out of town.
Okay, that's fine.
I will let you know, because if I can get on the laptop, I will. But I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be like.
Okay. All right.
So, sounds good, guys. Have a great week.
Thank you. Happy birthday. Here's to another year long sun.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
That's the only time I celebrate is to use it as a weapon against someone.
Yeah.
No, wonderful game. Thanks as always, Gary. Thanks, everyone. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.